This computer. We're rocking and rolling. Okay. Laura, Matt, Evan, Craig, you guys ready to rock and roll?
Absolutely.
All right, you gorgeous heifers. I'll see you guys on the back end of this.
At first, jeez.
I ought to have Carl lead that in. That's so funny. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Symphony. Symphony Entertainment, Gaming, and Arts is my gaming company that focuses on horror systems, indie games, organic content, and player agency in an attempt to bring a symphonic approach to horror role playing. I am your host, Bridgett, but I am not the storyteller game master. I don't think we ever did get that designation down. What is it,
Game
Craig?
Master. Game
Game
Master.
master. There we go. But I am not your game master because we have Craig back on the Symphony running Eat the Reich, which we have been raving about this experience since he ran it for us last. So welcome back to the conclusion. Welcome to episode 2. Welcome to the finale. One quick announcement. Symphony does have a Patreon. So if you like it and you love it, please help your girl out and back us on Patreon at patreon.com/Symphony Entertainment. Content warnings have been discussed with the cast and crew. The X card is in play. X's can be sent via private message or they can be done visibly where Craig can see them. We will also be using the mandated green, yellow, red traffic light method. If a safety let me say this. The green, yellow, red traffic light method that can be enacted by any cast member at any time. Ha, that's important. If a safety tool is activated, there are no questions asked and there is no judgment passed. Craig, you're a professional. You know what you're doing. If a flag hits the play, we completely trust you to handle it with as much respect and dignity as you consistently pump into the people that's around you. And that's something that Bridgett deeply appreciates. So, without further ado, guys, let us unveil this cast. Cast members, please introduce yourselves. Tell us where you are, where people can find you, and some of the things that you do. And we are going to get it out the gate with Matt.
And hello, everybody. I'm Matt C. You can find me on most of the Discord channels as Momentary NPC, which is a trailing line from the old legacy social media of Tumblr and things like that, where you can find me as Moments Pause. But it also ties into my photography. You'll often find it as Moments Pause on even older sites, DeviantArt, etc.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no,
you
I'm
went way
old.
back on that one.
I'm old. I'm old.
Man, that's good times.
That is good to yeah. So too many jokes. I'll leave it real quick. So yes, you will find me on the Symphony Discord. You'll find me over on Lightless Beacons
Mhm.
Discord, where I've just finished up recording a season with them. Hopefully, going to be doing some more recording here soon, and they've got some Cthulhu by Gaslight coming up. That they said, "Oh,
Whoa.
Matt, we'd like you on this." I'm like, "Oh, hell yes!" So I'm in. You'll find me a new podcast called New Dawn. It's Delta Green podcast, produced and by a lot of our good friends at
Mhm.
the Miskatonic Playhouse,
Mhm.
and starring people from the Playhouse, starring people from the Symphony, starring people from Lightless Beacons. We got a
Mhm.
hell of a community, and I love working with these people. And the voices and everything that everyone's going to be coming up with and using is going to be terrific. It's going to be a lot of fun, very dark. And what's beautiful about that, just to give it a little teaser, they've kept the scripts separate. So only the people who are actually playing that may have a
Interesting.
good idea as to what's going on. With all of us extra
Oh,
voices, we don't even know where we necessarily
That's
fit in.
cool.
So this is going to be a lot of fun when it comes out.
that's
Um,
dope.
so yeah, I just love it, and I love being part of this community. And I could rant and rave, but I will stop because I've got two more awesome people that I'm playing with, and then there's goddamn Bridget and fucking Greg, and I'm just going to shut up now.
Laura, you have to do your entire introduction in the energy.
I mean, I could do it with these fangs then maybe.
Oh,
Um,
oh, the fangs.
I'm Lore. I think currently Soft Hands Lore on Symphony's Discord. I mean, you need to play yeah, the doc that's the medical doctor's scenario to understand that.
Right.
Yeah, I run a local queer gaming org in Central Virginia. Like we meet
Hmm.
monthly in like a one-shot format, really introduce a lot of people to gaming through that. Sometimes even have like as many as 5 or 6 tables, which is awesome because I'm in a
Incredible.
yeah, fairly small town and we're and like usually we can talk people into playing things other than D&D, which is nice. So, yeah. Actually ran Evan's scenario, like the sequel to The Haunting, The Dream House, a couple weeks ago, and I had so much fun running that.
Yes.
Told him all about it. But yeah, I'm currently working on my first scenario, but I guess I'll let y'all know when I actually get to a good place with that to actually put that out.
Oh
So
my God. Well, you know, when it hits the
TBD.
ground, Symphony is going to take it and
Yeah.
run. So I'm looking forward to it, Lore.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
thanks.
stunning, stunning, stunning. And Evan, hit us.
Hi. First of all, Laura, hit me up if you want help getting that baby out the door.
All right.
That's
Thank
what I
you.
do, man, is I bully people into getting their first scenarios done, but
Yeah,
lovingly.
fair enough.
So
But
I'm Evan
lovingly.
Perlman. The scenario bully. I hang out with Symphony and on their Discord. I'm an occasional guest host on the Miskatonic University podcast. I write a bunch of stuff and collaborate on a bunch of stuff. I have a collaborative project coming out with Heinrich Moore. This is his baby. It is gorgeous,
Yes.
terrible to behold. It's called Year of the Goat. It'll be out soon. I have another collaboration in Cthulhu by Gaslight called Gothic by Gaslight, which is all of your favorite Victorian monsters come to life, and just a lot of other stuff that's coming out. So if you want to play together, if you want to write together, if you're like, oh
Mhm.
my God, I'm stuck on my first scenario and I'm never going to get this out, hit me up. We'll get it done. It doesn't have to be great. It just has to be good enough and done, and we'll do it.
Well done. That is the most encouraging bullying I've ever heard, Evan. Well done.
Love it.
Well done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's with love.
It's compassionate bullying. And the man of the hour who ran an absolutely exceptional session one. And I'm so excited to get into section two. Craig, welcome back to the Symphony. Please introduce yourself and tell us all the fun places we can find you and engage with your content.
I appreciate it, Bridgett. So, Third Floor Wars is what my little gaming media empire that I've started. I've got go to thirdfloorwars.com. That's THIRD. And you'll find both my Twitch channel, my YouTube channel, where I'm streaming actual plays all of the time. And then, of course, I have my podcast, which is probably what I'm better known for, Tabletop Talk, where I talk to creatives in the tabletop industry and we figure out how they get from an idea to the table
Mm.
and the process that they go through. We've got a lot of huge names on that podcast for guests and a lot of small indie creators. We try to mix it up as well. But speaking of former guests, Rowan Working to Card have been on the show, and let's play Eat the Reich. For those of you that may have forgotten since episode 1, let's do a quick recap.
Okay.
Our 4 commandos of Fang dropped into occupied Paris, right into the front lobby of a department store, where unfortunately things did not go well for the residents and the invaders. We saw bodies everywhere. We saw blood painted on the floors,
Mhm.
and with pretty sharp precision, the 4 of you ripped through that department store.
Mhm.
You came out of there with a little bit of loot. You walked down and decided, you know what? Why walk upside when we can go down? So you went into the catacombs and even quicker tore through the Germans there, came out the other side again with a little bit of loot. And then we got tempted by a poster that led us to the concert hall in
Mm.
Sector 2. As we walked into that concert hall, we found this former film star opera singer has been transformed into some sort of demonic beast with ichor blood, trying to put on an opera and slaughtering the cast as they screw up as they go. So we're going to go
Mm.
back to that moment where the 4 of you have walked in. He has noticed you. Let's talk about what's there. First off, you've got your threat. Your threat is currently a 4
Okay.
section threat, and that we've named that. It's time for us to be the horror show. Now, that's a slightly rename from the one that's in the scenario for those who are playing the home game. I like this title better. And then we've got 2 threats. We've got our first Ubermensch, which is basically a mini boss.
Mhm.
And they do not have reinforcements, but they do have a 12 rating. You got to do 12
Jesus.
hits on this guy, and he's got a 1 challenge. So you've got that 1 to get through as you're going. He's rolling 4 dice as we go through. If you defeat him, you will get an advancement, which will allow you to add a new ability
Mhm.
to your character. So there's an incentive to take him out. But if you clear the 4 challenge, you guys just can walk away and move on to your second location in Sector 2. We've got to see how things play out, right? What makes the most sense. There's also some theater security kicking around. They are
Mhm.
probably going to be frustrating and annoying as they go. They've only got a 4 rating and they've only got 2 attack.
Okay.
So I think as we walk in and as our Ubermensch turns to the 4 of you, maybe it's Cosgrave that is offended the most by this this terrible use of art?
Yeah, I mean, he's wearing a very dapper hat, and is clearly a man of some taste and refinement. And so he takes a few steps into the place, looks around, shakes his head, and what he'd like to do is to use another phantasmagoria,
Mm.
which oh no, shoot, that's a blood thing. Dang.
Let's
Was
see
it
that.
always a blood thing? Dang. No.
Yeah, spend
Okay.
one blood. Yep.
Then instead, what he's going to do is go and get some blood, while setting up for. So he has this grand cinematic vision of horror to take place in a music hall, opera house
Hmm.
kind of place. So he's gonna do a little set dressing first.
Absolutely
Um,
great.
so we're gonna meander over towards the orchestra pit,
Oh.
Mhm.
and do a little bit of, what do I want to call it? Um, I think probably Terrify, because that's my go-to.
Mm.
Um, and I'm going to kind of take giant knife as I
Mhm.
go and head through the string section
Oh.
and run it up the strings, and then and
All
I'm
right, I
gonna
love it. So let's build our pool here. So let's go ahead and
That's
mark our knife because we're going to
good.
use that knife. Um, are you being sneaking about it so we can take advantage of never saw you coming?
I don't think I can be sneaky about it.
All right,
I
that
Mm.
would
sounds
Okay.
love
good.
to bend
Yep.
it as much as possible, but
All right, and let's see. Let's look down at these abilities. You got your Dance Macabre, which spends the blood.
yeah.
Now, keep in mind that you can spend any criticals on those specials. So keep your eyes on those specials. If you roll a crit, anything
Okay,
Okay.
that's a
cool.
special, you can go ahead and enact that, which can have a huge advantage. But I think we have our die pool. So let's start with Terrify, and then we're
Mhm.
going
Okay.
to add a die for your enormous knife. Now, one thing real quick, I've talked about two threats in here. We've got our Ubermaschen, which is the Demon Blut, which is our Icker former opera singer.
Hmm.
And then we've got the theater security. You are always forced to take the higher of the two. So we are going to be up against the big guy rolling 4 dice.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But you have access to hurt and damage and move things forward as much as you want. You don't have to do
Okay.
it against the Demon Blut.
So I have how many? I have 3 or 4 dice, sorry.
So it sounds to me like you've got your Terrify, which gives you 2,
Yes.
plus 1 more for the enormous knife.
Good. That
Okay.
that was my accounting as well. All right, let's see how it goes.
Come on, baby.
All right.
All right, that's not a
Nice.
bad start at all. We've got
Yeah.
3
Okay.
successes, a 4, 4, and a 5. We don't have a crit for a special, but we've got 3 dice. Let's see what our mini boss has to say. He's gonna roll
God.
4 dice, and oh
Oh no.
boy, he is not happy about
Oh,
you being
wow.
here. He sees you wandering into the string section, and he is ready for you. He rolled 4 dice, and all 4 are successes.
Yeah, they
Boy.
are.
So I guess Cosgrave, the first decision we need to make is: are you going to defend yourself?
I think I have to, because otherwise I'll be rendered immediately like
Yep.
not
Yep. I
great.
think no matter what, you're going to take an injury here,
Yeah.
right? And
Okay.
this is one thing that's kind of quirky in the mechanics. It's the same if you leave 2 threat unattended, undefended, or 1 threat undefended. So
Yeah.
my recommendation is just use 2
Just
dice to
use
defend
2.
yourself, so that way you only
Okay.
take 1 injury instead of 2, and then it'll leave you another one to maybe get some blood because it sounds like you're
Yep.
thirsty.
Yep.
Yeah. I need to juice up for the main show.
All right, so you go
Wait,
down to the
can I
orchestra
can I make
stretch,
it can I make a good pun?
please.
So, I'll say, before I go on stage, I always put on my face, and then I'll just like cover my face in blood. It's gonna be great.
Worth it.
All right. So
Worth it.
you are going to the orchestra section. You are going to be pounced on by this demon blut with his ichor and his nastiness.
No.
You are going to defend yourself. He is going to injure you, and we'll find out what that injury is. In fact, let's roll it now. Can you roll
Oh,
your
good.
injuries down at the bottom for me?
Oh, baby.
Is this okay? Oh, just the injuries table
Yes,
as a
roll
whole.
it.
Yeah.
Let's roll on the injury table.
Okay.
So
All right, you
2.
rolled a 2, so you're going to lose some fingers.
Oh
So go
boy.
ahead and check that for me.
Oh, I now understand this is the results of a roll and not how much.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
All right.
Mhm.
So I want to hear this whole scene with you getting some blood out of the orchestra section, facing off the demon blut, and losing some fingers in the process.
Yeah, so it seems for about 30 seconds as if it's going swimmingly. I get down to the pit, right? I say my cool line. Cosgrave's not usually a guy who likes to go center stage, but when he does, he likes to look cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like I'm doing a good thing, right? I just, slurped up some blood, got all over my face, right? Reaching out with my knife to do the like creepy string thing, and something sharp, and I'm not sure which appendage of his it is, and I don't want to think about it that long,
Mm-hmm.
just comes out and just takes like the two fingers on the right hand,
Oof.
and they just fall off the knife, and I'm like
Oh.
appalled, more than anything else.
And you
Just
turn to the demon blue and you see him having caught your index finger and like a chicken wing, just go and just taking the meat off of the bone and just dropping it. So just in time. Now,
The disrespect.
Ariana, that's unacceptable. For you to watch Cosgrave go down there as an elegant man, trying to just get a little bit of snack before the fight, and this demon blue jumps into the orchestra pit with him, slices off some fingers, eats a little bit of flesh off of the index finger. What are you going to do about it?
So I'm deeply irritated in this moment because one, like, I have enough money in Fang for us not to have to be dealing with like orchestra CDs. Why would we not be up in a box? So that's the first thing I'm going to do is to just move over to the closest
Is this
curtain
what it looks
and
like
scale
down
my
here?
way up. Like, oh, this is what it looks like on the ground. Y'all people don't. Oh, God, Jesus.
Amazing.
You can teach so many things, but class is just one of
Oh
those
my
things that's
God.
difficult to do. So I'm going to climb up the curtain so I can get into a box seat where I belong. And about that point is when I see the fingers being slurped down. I can deal with the little petty names that our commanding officer gives us. I can deal with the racist German. There's a lot of things I can deal with. But what you're not going to do is eat my team. That's one of the. I draw the line on eating my team. You can kill them, but you're not going to eat them. That we don't do that here. We eat things here. So what I would love to do, because I haven't experienced it yet. If you can't tell viewers, I'm trying to go through my whole sheet just so we can explore different aspects of it.
Let's do
I
it.
have not done the Deadeye shot with the hunting rifle yet.
All right, let's go down to the hunting deadeye shot. When you use a ranged weapon, special, reduce the threat's attack rating by 1. So this is great. What you're going to do is you're going to, if you want to use your rifle
Hmm.
for this scene, if you roll a crit, you can spend that crit for the special and immediately reduce the entire attack rating by 1, which means he'll lose a die.
Okay.
So he'll, instead of rolling 4 dice, he'll roll 3 dice going forward. So it's a huge impact on things.
That's
So let's
stunning. Okay.
hopefully we get a crit that you can use to enact that special.
Okay, perfect. So if I'm remembering this correctly, this is going to be my shoot mechanic.
Yep.
I will be using my exquisite hunting rifle, and I'm going to take the +1 for the elevated position.
Beautiful.
We
let's
have
check the
the dark-
exquisite rifle.
Yep.
So we're going to use that. So get a little checkbox on that, baby.
What are we doing? There we go. Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa. I checked all the boxes apparently.
There you go. I got you.
There we go.
All
Thank
right,
you, baby.
so
Yep.
You're welcome. Hit shoot for me.
All
You
right,
got
baby.
3 dice for shoot.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I got
Pick
3
up a
dice
die
for
for the exquisite rifle. Pick up a second equipment die for using the elevated position.
Love it. And hey, quick question for you. I meant to ask in the pre-show. What is this cigarettes taken from the pockets of Hanged Man? Is that just some narrative fluffy fluff I have?
That's however you want to use that. So you can mark it to regain 2 blood at any point. So at any point, Ariana has the ability to just light up a dead man's cigarette and immediately is infused with new blood in that process. So whenever you want to check that box to pick up a couple blood, you sure can.
Okay, I'll see how this dice goes or how this combat goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this bad boy. Guys, let's see how we did.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. We'll take that. That's a crit and a regular. What we need is a low roll from our demon blue as he looks up to see the sight of your rifle coming down off of the box seats. He's rolling 4 dice. And oh boy,
He's on
tonight.
fire. Good for
Yeah,
him.
he gets done with Cosgrave and kind of pushes him to the side and looks up to you, and you just see the black ichor coming out of his mouth and his nose and his ears and the corners. And he looks up at you, and he has 3 successes out of 4. So this is another tough one, right? You
Yeah.
could spend 1 to get rid of that 3rd threat, which is really what we need to do, and take an injury, and then you could use your crit to do whatever you want.
Oh,
You're definitely not going to want to leave 3 threats out there, though.
No. So we need to
That'll
at least
down you.
eliminate 1 threat. So we need to pull that down.
Yep. So you'll defend yourself once.
Yep, I'll defend myself once. So that's 1. And then I'm going to at least do 1 eliminate the threat. And that's leaving me 1 other one.
So yeah, that leaves so the one will eliminate the threat that gets you down to 2. So you're going to
Yep.
take an injury.
Okay.
But if you want, you can use that crit for your special, your Deadeye shot, and we can drop his attack rating from a 4 to a 3 going forward.
Let's do it. That'll help the party. Yep, let's
Beautiful.
do that. Perfect.
All right, roll your injury, and then let's narrate this whole thing.
All right, guys, y'all send thoughts and prayers. Let's see how this goes. Those twos are hot tonight, I see.
Rolled us a 2, so let's a suit torn. You're going to tear some of your beautiful dress.
No. Oh no. Could
But
not do anything
you
worse.
you are going to really lower the Demon Blute's ability to attack going forward. So walk me through it as we have the box seat up there and the gun comes down and you're dead shot.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. Does he have a range ability that would account for the torn
His
suit in
range
this moment?
ability is he can jump up there so damn fast and get up onto that box seat. This thing moves like a demonic spider.
Oh.
So yeah, and he's going to tear that beautiful dress of yours in this
Okay, so
process.
just so I have narrative clarity, he is coming up to me.
You it's your decision. You can come down to him however you want to do this, as long as at the end you've reduced his ability to harm people and you've torn your dress.
Oh. You know what? Let's do the most disastrous thing possible. Let's absolutely have him come up to the box to me. That sounds heinous and fun. Let's do that. So I think it's one of those things. I climb up the curtain very quickly. I take sight with my rifle and I'm going directly for a headshot because he put my friend in his mouth. The disrespect. We're not going to do that. And the shot rings out and it rings true. The problem is he's already ascending as that bullet is catching him. So did I get the headshot off? Yes, but I was expecting his ass to stay down on the stage, not come soaring in the air like a rabid spider coming directly to me. And I think it's one of those things, his speed takes me off guard. So I step backwards and I think one of my heels catches one dress and that starts the rip. But by the time he's on me in the box, between me trying to drop the rifle, the what's it called? The reflexive defensive claws to the face, the dress starts to get shredded.
And we see that tear happen in the dress. Demon Boots is on top of you. You see that you did get the headshot. It went right into his eye. So that it totally makes him a lot less effective in what he's doing. The problem is that you are just seeing now just it pouring like a faucet, this ichor that's inside of him pouring out just on top of you, which is, I think, just rude.
Ooh,
just absolutely rude.
Ruinous.
But he's right on top of you. Luckily, Chuck is in the building. So Chuck, you see this Demon Blute tear into Cosgrave, jump up to the box seat on top of Ariana right now, and he's doing like he's hurt 2 of your fellow comrades.
Yeah.
Yes, indeedy. Well, Chuck has been around a few music halls in his day every now and again, and he does enjoy going to a good theater every now once in a while. And Chuck knows all of the action is backstage.
Ooh.
And in a big old theater like this, there are going to be pulleys and ropes and drops and flies coming in, and there's going to be trap doors under the main stage. So Chuck, as soon as he probably came in, was beelining for the backstage, because this is our damn show. And you got to have a stage manager in the back taking care of some business. And so Chuck is heading into the back and is going to be jury rigging the quickest, dirtiest damn show he can provide. And possibly, if he's not going to fly in from the rafters, he's going to burst out of the basement where the trapdoor opens, whoosh, onto the stage and probably commence to dancing.
Oh, I love it. All right.
Dragging his boots and spurs into that wonderful looking stage as much as he can, just disrespecting it in front of this guy.
Absolutely love it. All right. Sounds like we're using our tool belt.
We are. So I'm thinking, so I think fix, tool belt.
Yeah.
And
jury
then
rigging.
I love that you're using fix for this. It's so cool.
Those grave robber tools help you at all here?
I mean, if it helps me pry some things open or not, I'm definitely thinking the spider scurry, because if I got to go climbing up backdrops, if I got to go through the basements, I'm thinking I got to spend the blood on that one.
And by the time you get up to the box seat, if you're heading up that way, there's definitely some low ceilings in the box seat. So I think you can get the bonus from that as well, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So so that's going to be 2 from abilities,
right?
2 from your equipment.
Tool belt.
And if you're pulling the guns out, that'll even give you more dice. What are you thinking?
Oh, hell yes. Let's pull them out and start firing. Because God
All
knows,
right.
sometimes at a theater, you got to get somebody's attention. And that's
And this is
easily done
Mhm.
by pulling a couple of pistols and firing them up into the ceiling.
And this is one-on-one. This is a duel, so you'll get the
Oh,
bonus there.
hell yes. This
So
is
let's mark Betsy and Maria.
yep.
So it sounds to me like we are going to get 4 from Fix,
Right.
1 from using the revolvers, 1 for the bonus for the revolvers, 1 for the tool pull, 1 for the jury rigging. That's 4, plus 1 from the spider scurry on your ability die. We're going to be rolling a shipload of dice, Chuck.
Let's see what we
Let's
get.
go, Chuck.
Get it?
Very nice. That's 4 successes, Chuck. Now, normally, Demon Blue would be rolling 3 dice, but because of the injury to the eye, thanks to that dead shot from Ariana, he's only rolling 3, and he's up for a whiff. What do you think?
Yeah, he's due.
Let's see what we
He
get.
is due.
Please.
All right, not a complete whiff,
Lord.
but he only got 1 success.
Yeah,
So
we'll take that.
you may want to defend yourself once, Chuck, but that gives you 3 more successes to work with.
All righty, perfect. I'll defend myself once. So we got that one. 1 down. Boom. I'm going to advance our objective.
Excellent, excellent. So let's do that.
Let's
That's
see.
going to knock
should
it
I-
from 4 to down to
Order with
3.
3. And then can I injure him a little bit more and try and reduce his?
So he's got the
threat?
1 challenge. So if you want to spend your last 2 to get through the challenge and injure him once, you sure can.
Okay.
Well, okay, I thought I only had 4. So
You have 4. So 1
1 to defend.
1 to defend yourself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? And then the 1 for the
Advancing.
objective,
Yeah.
right? And that leaves you 2 more. What am I
2 more.
missing?
That's it. All right. So yeah, I'll take his challenge and reduce that by 1 to try and
Beautiful. All
do a
right, so
little
I
bit of
need to
everything on
I
there.
need to hear this
Okay.
whole thing from
Oh, of course.
beginning to end.
All right,
Let's go,
so-
Chuck.
All right. So good old Chuck, he comes tearing down the side aisles, sort of jumps over and parkours his way through the opening in the orchestra pit into the basement. It's sort of a zip line kind of maneuver. Runs into the underside of the theater, sets up the trap door, pulls the bolt, yanks it down, comes bursting out, full arms, boom, hits the stage, pulls Betsy and Maria, starts firing. I'm just boom, 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 getting everybody's attention. Jumps up again, grabs a hold of the backdrop, climbs up the backdrop, pulls the Bowie knife, tears the hole in the backdrop, comes sailing down all the way down to the stage with it, hits it, hero pose, and jumps up and starts singing Quan dil me prone zebra, qu'il me partuba, je vois la vie en rose. Blam!
And you've gotten his attention. He was all focused on Ariana, but suddenly starts getting bullets into the back of his shoulders and head, and stands up and just turns, and his fangs and just that blackness just pouring out of his eye and out of his mouth. Little does he realize, though, that we've saved the best for last, because the bruiser, the damage dealer of this group, Astrid, has been sitting and watching the 3 of you play around with this thing. I think
Yeah.
Astrid is ready to do their damage.
Let's
So
do it.
Astrid, as you're seeing all of this happening, you're seeing this demon bloat and realizing maybe this could be a somewhat fair fight. So far, you've just been slaughtering everybody. What are you going to do?
Astrid takes center stage
Oh, yeah.
and starts howling to Chuck's song.
Nice.
Spear out, and then just ready, is basically just trying to get the demon blute to come at her.
Oh, I love that idea. So it sounds like you might want to brawl with him. Does that sound right? All right,
Yeah.
let's. And it sounds like we're going to use our spear, and you're waiting for him to come to you, so you're definitely going to be receiving the charge. So let's mark the spear.
Okay.
Let's take a look here. You gonna get the
it'll
rats
be-
involved at all? Because he does look edible.
Oh, here we go. That's right. The
yeah.
rats.
All right,
I'll
let's
get the
mark
rats
the
involved.
rats.
All right.
We've got that leather coat that we can use too a little bit later.
Yeah. Can I
currently don't have
use the
any
coat
blood.
after the fact if I need to?
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
if he comes
Yeah.
in with too much threat, you can use that coat to get rid of it. So
All right. So that
we're
should
gonna use
be
brawl,
Okay. Yep.
and then we're gonna get 1 for the spear, plus
Receiving
1
a
for
charge too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
receive the
2
charge.
then.
So it'll be 2 total for the spear, and then the willing rats is going to give you 1 plus 1 because he looks edible. So it's going to be 4 equipment dice.
Okay.
Let's roll
So
it.
7 total then. All right, let's roll it. Come on.
Come on, Mix.
Big money.
Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's a good roll. That's a good roll. You got
Okay.
4 successes. 2 of them are crits. So as I'm talking about the demon blood, take a look at your specials under your abilities because
Okay.
you can spend those
Yep.
crits on those specials.
Okay.
And yeah, Chuck, go ahead. You rolled some ones. Go ahead and add that blood for your corpse eater. All right, he's only rolling 3 dice, Nate, thanks to Iriana. Did get 2 successes.
Man, this
All
little
right, I'll go ahead and
Mixie
use the
mix.
leather coat to ignore 1.
Beautiful. So let's mark the leather
Nice.
coat for 1. So now he's only got 1 threat on you. Do you want to spend
I'll go
one
ahead
of your
and
4?
yeah, I'll spend 1 to defend,
All right,
and
you
then I
got
guess
2
I have
crits and a
Yeah.
regular.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I
He's
think
come
I
down
want to.
just through the sky on you.
So Apex Predator doesn't list a blood requirement, so
No,
I could.
so the special means only that you have to
Okay.
use a whole crit for it, but
A whole
it's
crit,
huge
got it.
because his
Spe-
entire
okay.
threat rating goes down by 3. You do 3 damage to him.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I could do that twice potentially.
You sure
on
could
this.
and drop him by 6.
Holy shit.
Have we dropped him at all yet? He's at 12.
He's only down by 1. He's got 12 total. That would be huge.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Oh,
and
I
then
think that's so good.
Lord.
I'll
That's
have
gonna be
1 left over, so I do want to get some blood, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you maybe want to grab one of the security
Yeah.
people there that's franticing
Yeah.
around just as you finish up this great thing. So, all right, so Astrid, I got to hear this. He jumps from the balcony coming down on you. You've got your spear braced. You're ready for him, and you're going to do some serious effing damage here and pick up some blood along the way.
Yeah. So first I think I'm trying to kind of fawn a bit, howl with Chuck for a second there and try to harmonize. And then really just trying to get his attention because he's up there in the box. Once he turns around, I'm just, I don't know, kind of like beat my chest and I'm like,
Hey.
great spear in the hand and just like, come on. And I would assume, he just jumps down and I'm just too fast for him as far as like being able to get a spear like in a couple of pokes in actually before he even realizes what happened. So he thinks he's almost like landed on me and all of a sudden I'm standing behind him just
Yes.
And I think he's on the ground. I think he's on that stage and he is just now that black, thick tar-like blood is just making the whole stage just tacky now as he's just emptying himself as he keeps taking damage from everybody but Cosgrave.
The disrespect continues.
It's coming.
Absolute disrespect.
We're back to the top of the order and we have to do the reinforcements. Now, what's good about an Urmanchin is that he does not get reinforced.
That's right.
So he's got the solo rule, so we don't have to worry about him getting better. But our security theater goes from attack 2 to attack 3.
Bastards.
As we see some new ones come in maybe from the sides of the stage as they get reinforced themselves. Astrid, I gotta stay with you as you are just beating the hell out of this guy. You are just this Roman spear just poking holes into him and creating just a fountain of black tar. What are you gonna do next? Oh, we forgot about the rats too.
Oh, the rats.
Oh yeah, what are the rats?
With the rats.
Oh yeah, the rats are also eating him
use
at
the
the same
rats
time.
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's trying to rip them off. Just trying to free himself. The rats are just
they're friends. They're friends. I mean, not your friends. Sorry.
Not your friends, but they are friends.
Let's see. What do I want to do in this moment? Let's see. So he's getting pretty beat up, but he's still got like 5 left, right?
He's got 5 left. Yep.
Yeah.
And if you want to load up on him again, we can. I mean, this is what Astrid does. Astrid is a freaking bruiser, man. Like she just beats the shit out of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's more spear. I don't know. Should we carry the rats over to another scene? I think we need them still, right? I only got 1 use of the rats left.
Yeah. But I will tell you, you've got 1 spot left on the rats, and whenever you use the last box, you get double the dice for it.
Okay.
Oh.
You'll pick
Let's
up some
let's
more loot along the way.
yeah, let's let this be the rat stage performance here.
I like it. Their finale,
Yeah,
their grand finale. I like it.
yeah.
And I
And
feel like
I'm
maybe there
the
were rats in the concert hall and they're going like on the ropes and the rigging up above and they see how much fun their friends are having and they're
yeah.
falling like
Oof,
rain to
oof.
get a little piece of it.
Yeah, let's do a brawl with the rats. I think I'm gonna put like just like hand to hand, no great spear this time.
Love it. All right, so we're going to do another brawl. We're
Okay.
going to get one for using the rats, one for they look edible, plus an additional one because this is the finale of the rats. So it's going to be three equipment with the
Mm.
rats,
Okay. Got it.
plus your brawl.
All right. 6 dice. Mm.
All right. Only one success. So here comes
Hmm.
the big question.
Ooh,
Do you
flashback.
want to re-roll them all and add 2 dice for doing a flashback?
Yeah, we can go and do a flashback.
Let's
There we
do it. All
go.
right. So, Astrid, as you are just on top of him and you're just, you throw the spear away because he doesn't deserve that. He's all
Mm-mm.
like, he needs deserves your hands. Rats are crawling all over him and you're beating the hell out of him, but it's just not doing the damage that you were hoping it would do. And you're remembering a time where you had struggled before. Let's figure out what that time
Mm.
was. So the
Right.
first thing is it was rescuing POWs in a thunderstorm.
Ooh.
And the question we need to answer is another character was with you and they taught you a few tricks. What was the most important lesson? So who's with you as you're rescuing these
Oh.
POWs and who taught you a lesson that's going to help you right now?
Let's say Chuck was with Astrid.
All right,
Um,
take me back there.
yeah, I mean these POWs were in a pretty impenetrable just like well guarded area and like an old I don't know, like a warehouse and like the docks,
Mm-hmm.
and it was hard to get to sneak up. And so Chuck taught me about distractions and and
He was
the
good at
theater
those.
of it all, to being able to call people's attention and then but also get the and not just but not totally get annihilated when that happens. He does it with finesse and manages not to get hurt when he's doing this. So
I love it. Let's go back to the concert hall. And I think maybe Astrid, as you're beating him and you're realizing maybe if I give the rats a little bit more time to fully distract him, you'll be able to get a much cleaner shot. So you back off a little
Mm.
bit. The rats really get into him and he's so super focused on just taking rats and throwing them off of his face and off of his chest. And you go in for the kill shot. So if you go back up to your original roll, you
yeah.
should see a reroll with a flashback. And we're going to be rolling a ton of dice. Let's see how we do. Much better. That's going to be 3 successes. You rolled three
Woo.
fours. That's going to be against his attack 3. It's no longer attack 4. Thanks, Ariana.
Oh,
All right. He only got 1 success. And Astrid, if you want to use the leather coat, you could take care of that one threat
yeah.
and
Yeah, why
then
not?
use those 3 successes to do 2 more damage on him. 1 to get through his challenge, plus 2
Yep.
more damage. You want to do that?
Yep, works for
All
me.
right. He is down to just 3 boxes left. So Astrid is just sets their spear aside on top of him, lets the rats get full distraction. What's he sees? And he's trying to tear them all off. And we just see you pounding his head into the stage over and over
Bam.
again.
Bam.
Cosgrave. You are down there in
Yes,
the orchestra section, seeing really the rest of the team picking up a lot of slack here, but you're a little fluid with blood. What are we going to do?
All right. So you can't be a necromancer without a flair for the dramatic,
Mm-hmm.
right? And Cosgrave never rushes, never hurries, right? He's looking, he's aware of his hand situation, but he's not that worried. Um, he's gonna walk up towards the stage, hop up very nimbly, grab a conductor's baton,
Oh.
tap it on a little stand, and look down at this supine demon who's getting the absolute tar knocked out of him by Astrid, and say, "Listen up, meat china plate. It's time for a little classical music." And what Cosgrave is thinking is, what a demon's really afraid of? Probably angels, right?
Ooh.
Probably the voice of God. And what better way to bring that into a music house than to have the illusion of an actual angelic choir singing the
Choir.
Hallelujah chorus.
Dope.
Phenomenal. Oh
Dope.
boy. All right. So looking at your sheet, this
I'm going
sounds
to
like a
pull out a
Terrify.
lot of stops here.
You
So,
should. That's
so
what
what
this
I'm
game is,
hoping
baby.
Good.
is my fancy hat allows me to approach the stage without seeming very dangerous.
That's
It's a
right.
place of
Absolutely love it.
culture. It's a
So
fancy
that'll be
hat.
3 dice for the fancy hat, 1 for using it, plus 2 for too fancy to be dangerous.
Yeah.
So it's 3
I will
equipment dice.
spend 1 blood for the Phantasmagoria illusions.
Beautiful. That's 4 dice.
And if this can be said to be incorporating the background, then that would add a further
No
die.
question. There's 5 dice.
Fantastic. And then Terrify makes it 7.
I love it. So let's click
Holy
Terrify.
cow.
Let's check our boxes. We'll check our fancy hat. We're gonna check that's it, just the fancy hat, right? Yep.
Yep.
And then
And then 2 for the abilities.
beautiful.
Yeah. Ha-ha!
1
Victory.
crit, 3 successes. Make sure you look down and check whether you have got any specials you want to use as I roll for Demon Bolt.
It does allow me to reduce a threat's attack rating by 1.
All right, you want to go ahead and do that now?
Yes.
So that way
Yes,
he's only
good
rolling
call.
2 dice. That's a great idea.
Damn.
God bless him.
Oh, bitch.
He got 2 dice on you. All right, so
He's a brat.
we've used that crit. You've got 3 successes. You've got 2 threats coming in on you. You can ignore them and get him down to 1 box, right? Because you can use 1 for the challenge
Mhm.
and 1 for the attack. You can use those 2 to clear out the concert hall because now you are definitely the horror show.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go ahead and reach your objective. What are you thinking? It's not
So
easy.
what happens if we reach our objective, but he's still banging?
So if you reach your objective, actually, I lied to you. You got 3 left on your objective.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you wouldn't clear it out, but you get closer to it. If you clear out the objective, you could walk away from this scene, but you wouldn't get the advancement for taking out the Ubermenschen. So
Oh, okay.
you probably, and you're so close, you've only got 3 left on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put it towards him because he
Okay.
took my fingers, and although I'm cool on the outside, I'm seething on the inside.
Yes.
So
Sing
All
to
right,
him.
so walk me through this Cosgrave because he's gonna be on his last leg. He's got 1 box left. So
yeah,
whatever you're doing is doing 2/3 of the work to finish him off.
yeah.
Mm.
So as I said, I've got the conductor's baton. I've tapped it. I've taunted him. Right. I turn around, raise my hands, and go like this. And from what he sees, this cloud of angelic white robed fingers funnel out of the end of the conductor's baton into the rafters, the gods of the theater,
Ooh.
exactly on the very overpoweringly loud note of hallelujah, which I'm not going to sing, but you all know how it sounds, right? And then they're up there like singing directly at him, and then it probably does that like Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark thing where their faces turn from angelic into really
Love
angry
it.
and mean.
Yes.
I'm imagining as he's gotten himself up a little bit from Astrid's ass beating, and he's looking at you, and let's say you're going to do, and then you start this, and he looks up, and and he's just tearing at his face and his ears, and he's trying to, so he can't hear this anymore. I think he tears one of his ears off in an
Yes.
attempt to stop this from
Yes.
happening, and throws it to the ground. We're almost there. Ariana, you stand up on the balcony. Amazingly, the tear to your dress is perfectly up your right thigh. In some
Oh,
ways,
I
it
can
makes
work
you
with
look
that.
even better.
Yes. These are things you can work with. Sometimes you have to improvise on the fly.
We are almost done here. The team has done a pretty good job. I think you might be able to finish this, and I don't know how.
Oh, we can keep it classy. We can just go for the straight hunter's rifle shot one more time and
Hey,
see if we can knock him off the board.
He's there. His head is perfectly centered. He's tearing at it with his head. He's asking for you to take him out of his misery.
You know what? It would be wrong of me not to comply with this request. I mean,
Couldn't
he's
agree
screaming so beautifully. The only thing I could do is at least just get him that extra piece of the way. So I think I'm gonna sit on the edge of the balcony where I swing my feet over and my heels are like dangling on the side. I'm going to reload the rifle. I am going to take aim and I'm going to go for that opposite eye.
Beautiful. So we're going to mark the exquisite hunting rifle. You're going to
Yep.
get the elevated position.
Yep.
Would you be interested in putting a rune on one of those bullets?
Oh, that's a creative approach that I had not considered. That is
Yeah.
interesting. Oh,
And
yeah, I
which will
love it.
definitely make it concealed,
Yep,
right? So
that would
that's
definitely make
good.
it
All
concealed.
right, so let's mark our runes. Let's
Oh,
mark our hunting rifle.
okay. Runes right here. Hunting rifle again. This is my yep. Did I already hit it? I already hit it. Okay.
All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and click on shoot.
Shoot. Okay.
And then we're going to add one equipment for the rifle, one equipment for the elevated position,
Yep.
one equipment for the runes, plus two for concealed. That's going to
Okay.
be five.
Five.
Equipment dice plus your base shoot of three.
Okay.
Let's roll some dice.
Ooh, let's see, let's see, let's see. How does she feel about her day?
All right.
It's not terrible.
No, but let's see what he does. He's
Yeah.
only two
Whiff.
dice now because you guys are working him over.
Whiff. He's gonna whiff.
With
The disrespect continues.
So here's the good news. You got one. He only got one success. You've got
Mhm.
three. You can use one to defend yourself.
Yep.
One to get through his challenge, and one to finish him off.
And one to finish him off. Yeah.
Walk
No.
me through it.
Let's absolutely do it. So he is captivated by a whole new performance tonight. And I wish I could say it was us, but he's not even looking at me. And there's something devastating about that. But whatever he's seen, I know that Cosgrave has done an exceptional job because he doesn't miss his mark when it comes to that degree of horror. And I am going to cross one leg over the other. Obviously, the right split is completely open right now, so somebody should be getting a +1 to all looks at me. And I'm going to line up this rifle shot directly with his right eye. And I'm going to wait. And there's just a certain pitch of horror that I'm waiting for him to hit. And the second he hits that note, I fire the shot.
And I think what happens, if you're okay with this, is we see
Mhm.
the bullet probably in like bullet time speed, leave the rifle, enter the back of his head, and there's like this half beat where
Wait
he
for it.
doesn't even seem to register the fact that he got shot in the back of the head. And then somewhere inside there, the runes activate and his head explodes. And
Yes.
just we see Demon Blute's beautiful former face explode all over the front of Cosgrave. He's got pieces of demon skull on his chest, and that is the end of things. But we're not done in the concert hall
That's
because
right.
we've still not made this our horror show. We got three more boxes on that, and we still got this theater security team that's hiding behind curtains and behind the chairs. And the reason that they're worried is because Chuck has not finished his sonata.
Oh ho ho. The hat comes right back on. I love that it comes on every time, damn it. Every time.
Just that minor little piece of character, that's all.
It adds everything, honey.
I know. So, all right. So, yeah, we still need to make this our show. Well, that's absolutely what Chuck is doing. He's loving every moment of being up on the stage. This is too much fun for him. He is, yeah. Chuck is running off to the wings, and immediately, because I like the notion of this. For a little bit of leverage, he's going to take some of those gravedigger tools and smack a bunch of the pinions and pegs and things that are holding the backdrops all together so that we're going to get multiple
Sandbags.
drops, the sandbags, everything. We're going to just inundate the stage with just insanity and have some fun with that. And yeah, we'll just, we'll keep it simple and we'll go with that at that point, I think.
Do you want
right?
to spend a little bit of blood to spider scurry up there to make sure you get those cuts right?
You know what? Absolutely. Yeah, we'll spend the blood and do that.
All right. And are we going to use our tool belt or just the graveyard tools? Now, this will be your last
Just-
graveyard tool, so you'll get the double dice.
Actually, I didn't use them the last time. I don't think. I
Oh,
just
you
used the
didn't?
tool-
Oh.
No, I just used the tool belt and
All right.
or did I?
Oh.
I don't remember. I used the tool belt. We got the tool belt, the jury rig,
We're good. You hadn't
the
used
spider
them yet.
scurry. So yeah, this is the first use on those. So
All right,
do
beautiful.
it.
So let's mark the
So-
graveyard tools,
right.
and you're going to use a little
And-
bit of leverage. So you get two
Yep.
for the equipment. Are we using our tool belt?
No, we're just used two for the equipment and then one for the spider scurry.
All right.
And you know what?
spend the
Actually,
blood
I'm
on
going
the
to spend
spider scurry.
Yeah, I'll spend there's some metal back here. No, I'll leave it as is. I'll save the acid blood for later. So let's see what we get.
Unmark one of those blood for me.
How'd you do, baby? How'd you do?
Oh, Chuck, that is 3 successes. Now, the
Alrighty.
good news is that you can make this the complete horror show and end the scene if you want.
Well, campers, why don't we go ahead and do that? So, yes, amidst a rain and hail of all these things, and they're all jury rigged. And so Cosgrove is sitting there kind of clearing demon ichor off of him. Astrid is just probably grinning and laughing. Rita is up on the balcony just going, love it, love it. And out comes Chuck riding one of the built-up stage bulls.
Oh my
They
God.
had in there, propelling himself across the stage, flinging Ichor up on there. So sort of this surf wave of demon Ichor and blood and just like and sandbags falling all the way around
Yes.
and announcing, it's just like one of them Picassos. It's one of them paintings. It's a beautiful thing.
All right, so we have got some bookkeeping to do as we end the scene. The security guards all ran away as soon as they saw Demon Blue's head explode. They were done. So let's talk loot. Then we're going to talk about advancements. So the first piece of loot that I will offer for those that wants it is Demon Blute's Fang.
Ooh.
It has 3 uses, and its bonus is soft tissue. So who's going to reach into his part of the piece of his head that's on the stage there and go ahead and grab one of those big Demon Blute fangs?
Is it a melee weapon?
It sure is.
I
That
think
belong to
Astrid
Miss
would want.
Astrid.
That feels good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could tie it to the
Astrid,
end
I'm
of the
gonna go ahead and
spear.
drop it in there for you. Give me
Yeah,
that'd be
one
perfect.
second. Fang, there you are. Okay, now
All right.
Chuck, with all of these theatrics, I'm sure you found something useful. What did you find?
Man, yeah, all these good theatrics and everything like that. What did he find? Oh boy.
You know, a length of theater rope is always handy.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's cut down enough ropes. That probably makes more sense than what we've got. So yeah, why don't we just go with the length of theater rope?
Oh,
All
I
right,
like that.
so as a
Yeah.
team here, let's think about a good bonus for that theater rope. It's going to have 2 uses. What would make the theater rope extra useful? Let's give him a plus here.
I mean, if enemies are standing close together, he can like lasso. Like
Oh, I
that's
love
what
it.
Oh, that's
Round
good.
There,
Round 'em up.
Round them up. I like
I
it.
like that.
That's the bonus. All right.
Round them up.
I'm gonna
I
go ahead
like
and
that.
Add that.
Round 'em
I
up.
built it out for you here.
Perfect.
Let me drag it over for you. All right, Cosgrave. As we see Astrid, oh, damn it, she got to the tooth before you did. She
Yeah,
pulls that
I know.
fang
Come
out of
on.
his mouth
Ah.
and they put it in their belt.
Could
You
have
see
stuck
Chuck
somebody with it.
Oh.
taking some rope, creating a lasso to get it ready and attaching it to his belt. What are you picking up?
So I see. You can tell me if this is all right or not.
I will.
Free associating. I see a piccolo in the hand of a dead
God.
woodwind player.
We are doing a piccolo, really, Evan?
I'm thinking to myself, like, we definitely heard something howling on the way in here.
Mhm.
Did.
And I understand that high-pitched noises are uncomfortable for things that howl.
Ooh.
And so I feel like a piccolo from the hand of a murdered musician
Oh my God. I
must
love
be a
it.
little bit juiced up in that regard.
Ooh.
I'm gonna call it Dead Man's Piccolo.
Yeah.
Dead
It's the
Man's
first time in
Piccolo.
history that phrase has been uttered.
All right, Dead Man's Piccolo. It's gonna have 2 uses. What is our bonus? I'm gonna give a double plus to this one. Off key.
Oh yeah, just
Oh,
really
off-key is
offensive and
good.
horrible.
Yeah.
All right, off key. Let me add that for Cosgrave. Dead Man's Piccolo. That is in your loot, Cosgrave. Ariana, as you kind of straighten yourself out, you've done what you like to do, which is all the damage from far away.
Mhm.
Having that terrible thing so close to you, unacceptable.
Right.
But as you kindly and softly work your way down from the balcony, something that
Mhm.
you're used to going up to a balcony, not down from a balcony, and you leave the box seats, you find something along the way. What do you think you find?
All right. Table and GM. I'm playing with 2 different options. Tell me which one is more colorful,
hear it.
or if you even have a better idea. One, I just feel like the previous occupants of that box may have like either tickets or a map to the Zeppelin that's on the Eiffel Tower. Something that if we're going that direction, it either has like a floor plan or a map or something that gives you an idea they have booked a tour to join it or do a tour or something like that. So that direction because it give you some additional bonuses if you're inside of the Zeppelin. The other one is just like a bottle of really terrible smelling cologne or concentrated cologne. That would be great for agitation for werewolves or anything that's scent sensitive, or something cooler.
So
Anyone?
I've got strong feelings here. I just
Let's do strong
created a thing
feelings.
called Map of Paris. And the bonus is you got 3 boxes. The bonus is you can spend it to move the objective. So this is going to allow you to keep getting closer and closer and closer. So how do you feel about that?
I feel exceptional. I feel like we're dancing, Marty. I feel like we're dancing.
Beautiful. All right, Map of Paris, and then the bonus is you can spend to move the objective.
Oh, I love it. And you're directly inserting that into our sheets, right?
It is there waiting for you for it to be used, Ariana Code. So now what I'd like you to do is if you have your original
Refresh.
PDF sheets. Okay, hit resume then.
Look at God.
Beautiful.
You think it caught everything from the beginning too?
Oh yeah, I'm sure it did. So here's
Okay.
here just in case for editing purposes, the next thing we need to focus on is advancements.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with you, Ariana. Your advanced choices are Hell's Ravenous Fire. You can spend 1 blood to ignore a challenge on your next action on a threat.
Oh, okay.
Or you've got what is that? Enervation of the soul. Spend 1 blood, and on your next roll, gain special. Inflict 4 damage on an Ubermensch.
Oh.
You also have Mantle of the Fell Beast. Spend 2 blood. Brawl and Terrify become 4, and all other stats are set to 1, and you cannot use items. Lasts until the objective is complete. So you can just go full beast mode.
Oh.
What
GM, do you have
sounds-
recommendations? Because right now I like Everation of the Soul. That just sounds like her.
I think it does too.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
Let's go with the
So,
flavor then. We're doing it.
Yeah. All right. So I'm adding that to your abilities. If you
Okay.
go down to your abilities, you should now have Everation of the Soul. It should be in
God,
your
I saw it
advancements
move up.
for you
Yep.
already. That allows you to spend a blood. All right. Next up is going to be Cosgrave. Cosgrave, your advanced choices are Memory Rot. Spend 1 blood and remove or implant memories from someone you lock eyes with. +1, you were never here.
Oof.
Second advanced possibility, Death Burst. Spend 1 blood, curse a Nazi within arm's reach to explode when they die.
There we go.
++ enclosed spaces. And the last one is Dead Man's Luck. After you roll your dice pool, before you discard dice, reduce the GM's successful attack dice by 1 for each 1 you rolled.
All right, so I have not rolled a 1 yet this game.
Does that mean you're due?
We know
Did
that
you say that out loud, Evan? Baby.
Yeah, I know. Well, we know that it'll never happen.
Right,
It'll
right,
never
right. Of
happen.
course.
So I think Death Burst is probably the way to go, just because the flavor of our adventure here has mostly been show up and kill a bunch of people. I think if we were interrogating a bunch of people, I would do the memory thing, but I'm just gonna go for maximum violence.
Death Burst is beautiful. All right, let's go to Chuck now. Chuck, you've got some good ones. Your advances are Elbow Grease. When you roll up your sleeves and take on an objective single-handed with the fix stat, gain special. Reduce the objective's rating by 4. That allows you to just tear through an objective. You also have Corrosive Fluids. When you mark an injury, reduce the rating of a threat you've engaged with by 2. So it hurts you, you hurt it with your acid blood.
Yeah.
And you have Lashing Tongue. Spend 1 blood, your strong, prehensile tongue extends several yards out of your mouth. +1, restrain. What are we thinking, Chuck?
God, Lashing Tongue leads itself to so many good jokes.
Doesn't
it? Elbow Grease also is just so good. I mean, these are all great.
Yeah.
This may not be your last Ubermensch before you get to the finale,
That's
so
true.
you may
You
be
know
able to
what?
pick 2 of these.
I'm gonna go with. I mean, it's between Elbow Grease and Lashing Tongue for me.
I want to hear
mean-
you with a Lashing Tongue, Chuck.
Let's do Lashing Tongue. Why not?
Yeah.
Way to honor
I
the
think-
thirst.
I think that is just too good not to
The
use. So I'm
Symphony
gonna
way.
Lashing
I'm
Tongue
gonna
right
show you
here
a few
for
things some of these French ladies taught me down in Tucson.
Yes.
All right. Astrid has got some unbelievable advances. Are you ready, Astrid? Are you going to take Nightmare Regeneration? You can special, which means spend a crit, to clear a marked injury. You could use Spirit Storm, spend 1 blood to hurl items like a poltergeist, ++ something sharp and heavy, or Tethered Phantom, spend 1 blood, reduce an objective or threat's challenge by 1 until the end of the round. What are we thinking, Astrid?
Oh,
Nope,
you're
can't hear
muted,
ya.
baby, because it's Symphony.
I feel like I want to go Poltergeist.
I like it.
I like that a lot.
I
So
like
let's
that. I
take
love that.
Spirit
Spirit Storm.
Storm and let's add that to your abilities. It is there. Beautiful. So all of you have advanced. So the carnage of this concert hall is done. You have created your own horror show in this process. It is time to move along, though. So let's go back to Sector 2
Okay.
and see what our next stop is going to be. We have got the exhibition of degenerate art, the Jardin Le Fay, which is the Illuminations and Amusements, and it's an amusement park. You got the Museum of European Warfare. You got the Le Conque Noir, a French resistance hideout. You have expensive looking garage, the metro station, and the German technology pavilion. What is between you and Sector 1?
I'm leaning hideout. I liked it last game. How about y'all?
Yeah, like as much as I want to throw somebody off of a Ferris wheel, I feel like
Yes.
it would be nice to let the good guys know that some creepy thing is helping them.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Works
Is
for me.
everybody
Works for
else
you?
pretty good with this?
Laura,
Yep.
you like it?
Yeah, let's inspire them.
Let's
I
inspire.
love
Yes.
Because we are nothing if not inspiring looking in our visage
yeah.
and appearance.
Behold, I am bedecked with ichor and missing two fingers. I am the spirit of French liberty
And a
come to lead you
piccolo.
forward. And a
Okay.
piccolo.
And a piccolo. Put some respect
Hey.
on that instrument.
Hey, Cosgrave, I can get some chicken wire. We can work a little something up on them if you want.
Uh, later. Thanks.
So how
GM,
many
really fast.
fingers to
Yes.
play a piccolo?
How many fingers to play a piccolo? So actually, healing is that something I wanted to address before we jump into this next one. I have this grave robber's flask that I believe heals an injury.
It does. So if you want to check that and have your dress repair as you're walking down the street,
Yeah.
I love that idea.
That-
For those of you others that don't have that flask, you can spend 3 blood to heal an injury as well. Plus, there's other abilities out there that will do it. And just to give you an idea of how threatening that is, whenever you take an injury, we're going to roll the die, right? In a 1-2, it hits column A, column B, column C. You would have to roll that same 1 or 2, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 to get to that second one, which would, give you the extra like negative impact on that second injury. So
Yeah.
it's not the end of the world to walk around with 1 injury.
Right.
But if you have a couple extra blood, it's also not the worst spend in the world. If you're lucky enough to have a flask, you just heal the dress as you're walking.
So I'm getting ready to tip the flask to my lips. I'm gonna look over to Cosgrave, and then I'm just gonna like, do you want it?
That's fine. Flesh wound.
Oh well, that's all I needed. I am gonna go ahead and down the flask. I did the right thing. I offered.
You did very nice. Let's mark a use
GM,
on that flask.
since we don't believe in karma, and I have no reason not to ask, I noticed there's something on my character sheet called Last Stand.
Yes.
What
So
does that
let's
do?
talk about that. If you are ever reduced to 6 injuries, so if all those boxes fill up, then you get your last stand.
Okay.
It's the last thing that you do before you sing your siren song, and it's a whopper. It can be game changing, can clear a whole scene in once.
Cool.
I hope we never get there, but the
Yeah.
one thing that's cool is that when you go out in this game, you go out
big.
Love
Yes.
it. Thank you.
I even
Perfect.
love in Final Death. They're like, oh, it's okay. You're gonna take half the game with you.
Yep. So you'll notice that last stand everybody has a different last stand, but all of them are just rolling 8 dice.
Damn.
Dice.
Okay.
All right. So as we're working our way through the alleyways, and it's an objection to the ears to hear this German music in the lovely city of Paris. But you happen to find in one of the alleyways what appears to be like an underground, maybe bar of some sort. And you could swear you can faintly hear a woman singing French. And I think it draws the 4 of you in. So you go down to this little bar that's labeled the La Croix Noire, and the air in here is thick with stale smoke and spilled wine, sweat, and gun oil mingling in the dimly lit claustrophobic warrens of this basement bar. The ceiling is low, the walls damp with years of neglect, but the atmosphere hums with a quiet defiance. A haze clings in the air, swirling and flickering candlelight as rough voices murmur over maps, whispered plans, and half-drained glasses of cheap brandy. Eyes glance up as the doors creak open, tense at first, then knowing, Fang has arrived. These men and women have seen war, lost friends, burned bridges. They don't flinch at monsters anymore. The resistance moves quickly, pressed weapons into calloused hands, shoving aside barrels and crates to clear hidden escape routes. Footsteps echo from the street above. Nazi boots searching, closing in. There's no time left. The choice is simple. Vanish into the smoke and shadows or make the bar the next battlefield. So let's talk about this. Your objective is a 6 challenge, which is lose the Nazis by hiding in the bar.
Okay.
The enemies are 2 police patrols plus an infantry squad with an armored car.
Damn.
If the vampires would like to team up with the resistance fighters, you can get a secondary objective available to you, which is team up with the resistance. That's a separate one for 4. If you fill that one up, you will then gain them as loot, guerrilla squad with flanking maneuver. So you've got tons of options here.
Wow.
The Germans are coming into this cramped, tiny little basement bar. Let's go ahead and build a scene here. I'm going to quickly put everybody in. We've got store security and we've got this armored infantry squad. Now, the armored car doesn't come until halfway through, so we do not have to deal with the armored car right out of the gate.
Oh, well, that's nice.
That's nice, right? And then if I go to sector 2, I'm going to bring in lose the Nazis by hiding in the bar for 6, and then team up with the resistance for 4. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to do that team up with the resistance piece if you don't want to. It's just
Okay.
going to give you extra loot if you do fill it up.
Okay.
As we start to see the boots coming down the steps, I feel like the one that's on edge, the one that's always ready to act at a moment's notice is Astrid again. So Astrid, as you realize that as these fellow French resistance are here, they're ready to fight alongside of you. You see these jackboots of these armored infantry coming down. What are you going to do in this cramped little bar?
How about we dual wield the fang and the spear?
There we go.
Absolutely love it.
Run it.
There we go.
Absolutely love it. So we're going to, let me open up my
I'll
armor
check it off.
squad. We're going to go for both. All right. So if I look at Astrid, we are going to brawl, which is what Astrid is
Yeah.
good at. We're
Mhm.
marking the spear. You're going to receive the charge. So you're going to get
Yeah.
2 dice for the spear. And then we are also going to use Dumenblut's Fang. And there's definitely plenty of soft German tissue to use against
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Hey.
We have got our brawl for 3 plus 4 equipment die.
All right, let's roll it.
Very nice. 3 successes up against the armored infantry. They have an attack of 3, a challenge 1. They're going to roll. And they've got 2 successes. So what is Astrid going to do? Is she going to take an injury and use all 3 for something? Or defend themselves twice and then use the 1 extra success? What are you thinking, Astrid?
I'll use the leather coat once.
Perfect. Forget about the leather coat. So now they only have 1 success left.
And I'll block 1, and then I guess I'll do something with 2.
What are we thinking here?
Do I have any thing to overcome to do any injuries to them, or?
Yeah, so with those 2 successes, you've got a couple options. We've got they brought a police patrol with them. They've only got a 4 rating. You can knock off 2 of that 4
Okay.
right out of the gate. You can go after the armored infantry and use 1 success to get past their challenge, and then 1 success to do 1 damage. They've got a total of 6 threat. What are we thinking?
I'll go ahead and go after the armored infantry.
Beautiful.
Do the 1.
All right, so set the scene for me with the Fang, with the spear, these armored jackboots coming down the steps. What does Astrid do?
I mean, as people kind of get a little concerned and start, I don't know, maybe ducking or looking for an escape, Astrid just runs straight towards the door. And yeah, and it's just, taking the charge essentially, yes, with the spear, and just stabbing as many as I can as they come in, making them regret it.
Oh, and I'm imagining them coming down the steps, Astrid, and you start at the calves and the knees, right? As they're descending down, you're just chopping them off, and we're just seeing the top halves of these armored Germans just falling left and right as you just tear through it. Viva la France! So the resistance yells in the bar, and it echoes through there. Chuck, I hear your back cracking as you see Astrid start the violence.
Oh, you're muted, of course.
Yeah, all right. Let's see.
And
here.
he's back.
There we go. And he's back. Yes.
And he's
Damn it,
back.
hold it. Yep. All right. So, Chuck is taking a look around, and so we got the two opponents, but we also have the help the resistance and our objective of the sixth objective, which is just it's getting out,
Essentially hiding in the bar and getting rid of the Nazis, right?
hiding in the bar, getting rid of the Nazis. Perfect. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not sure which objective I'm going to attack on this one, but I like. Here's what I'm thinking. Chuck is. We're underground. We're in a below ground bar. This is one of those classic French. You see them in the old movies. It's almost cavernous. There's arches. There's
Open rafters.
Probably
Open rafters.
you probably get to the catacombs from a couple of back passages through here. And so it's a fairly close space. And so what I'm seeing is Chuck spider skittling up the walls, using his lasso, because we got groups of police and groups of everybody showing up. And I'm like, well, if we just kind of, grab a bunch of them and stick them into a little tight space here, shut a door behind him, well, I guess we can work out who's going where and what. And if some of these happen to slip and get a little bit tight, well, I mean, calves get killed sometimes when you're open, and that happens.
And that happens.
Let's remember, Chuck, that you are flush with blood. So if you want to spend one blood, what you can't get with a rope, you can get with your tongue.
Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and add into that one.
All right, so let's spend a blood, and that's going to pick up lashing tongue. Definitely get the extra for restrain. So we're going to get 2 from your abilities using lashing tongue, and then we're also going to get.
What do you think? Are we using fix on this one, or are we using brawl?
I don't know yet. I think you could use either one though, because it's
Well,
definitely either brawl or fix.
Yeah, let's do fix.
All right,
so
beautiful.
Fix and 2 for the 2 for the abilities.
2 for the abilities.
Tongue.
And then you got lasso, round them up. That's going to be 2 equipment, and I'll mark the lasso for you.
Yeah, and then we then have because it's 4 for abilities, because I'm also using the spider crawl.
Oh, that's right.
And it's a low ceiling because of this. So I'm coming at them. They're not seeing a rope being dropped and lassoed from any kind of good, clear vantage point.
Beautiful. I marked both blood for you. You still have 3 blood left over. You're probably going to roll some 1s in this process. So I think you're in great shape.
Nice.
Okay, cool. That's cool, because my sheet is not updating the same way that it's updating for you.
Oh, you don't see it marked?
No, I mean, my markings are there, but none of the markings you are. So if you say I've got 3, I've got 3. I'll adjust.
All right, I show you with 3 after you spend the 2. So
cool. So this is a 10 dice pool, if I'm seeing this correctly.
God.
Damn, let's go.
Nice. Let's do it.
I see a lot of crits.
Oh,
I see a lot of crits. That is 4 successes, 3 of which are crits.
Wow.
What are your specials? Interesting. You don't have a special, so you can just use those crits as 2 successes.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this armored infantry can do with its 3 attack. 3 dice coming at you with only 1 success.
Woof.
This is gonna hurt.
Good.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. So I can use my 1 success to offset that one and not take any
Defend
damage.
yourself. Yep.
And then I can use one of my criticals to get past their condition and do damage to them.
So 1 crit will get past the challenge and do 1 damage.
Yep.
And then I'll use another crit to advance our 6 objective.
Yep.
Excellent. That's going to put 2
Shut up,
notches on the objective.
1, 2,
Boom.
and then I'll
Boom.
kind of let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2. What do we think? I'll kind of leave it up to the team. Should I advance the second objective? Should I try and damage up the police a little bit? Should I damage the infantry a little bit more?
So the one thing I'm thinking here is, because you have already gotten past the challenge,
Might as well
can
do
go
it.
ahead and
We'll do the damage to the infantry. Yep.
2 more on the infantry. There only leaves 2 boxes left for the infantry.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. And have you used all 3 successes now? So 1 to defend yourself.
Yep.
We moved the objective 1. We did a challenge in 1. So yeah, we have used all of them. The armored
That's
infantry,
incredible.
You were tearing through them, Chuck. walking
Nice.
through
That
them.
is incredible.
And you picked, and I'll go ahead and update you to 4 blood because you rolled a 1.
Perfect.
Nice.
Walk me through it.
All right. So yeah, Chuck is immediately skittling and turning around upside down and going, Le Cochon Noir is a beautiful little bar, and I do love it so much. You guys are so good about this. Thank you so much for hosting us. And then doing this as he's twirling, and then probably just because he's kind of a Will Rogers fan a little bit, so he's probably going to jump in and jump out. He's going to do a couple little tricks here. Do throw it on the floor, throw it to here, catch a little Nazi, drag him over here. We're going to bounce around.
I've not heard any tongue in that description.
Because at this point, there's still one guy who's just kind of looking and laughing. And he's like, oh, sweetheart, do you really think I would leave you out?
Whoosh.
Thwap, round the neck. Come here, come here. Got a little something for you.
Oh.
Dragging him in.
And that's where you get your
Love
1
it.
blood from, right? From your corpse eaters. You just draw them into your
Yes.
mouth.
Oh, I
Come here,
love
you.
it.
Come here.
Yeah.
Daddy's got a little something. Yeah. Woo!
I love it.
Oh, and
I broke Evan.
Ariana, unfortunately, I think that you like to sit back and just watch the show. So I'm going to let Cosgrave go here, if that's all right.
Yeah, I love it.
Cosgrave, here's our situation. We've got 4 blocks left on our main objective. We've got 4 blocks left if we want to pick up the resistance and have them as guerrilla warfare. We've got 2 boxes left on the armored infantry who has a 1 challenge, and then we've got our security team just sitting there with 4 boxes, which we may or may not even want to think about.
Okay, so this is a. I want to play with my new toys. So this is a basement bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So presumably there's some number of Nazis like coming down the stairs.
Still, they're still pouring
Okay.
in. Oh yeah.
And this is, I think we would agree that stairs are an enclosed space.
100%. The whole
So what
bar
I
is
would
an
like
enclosed
to
space.
do, okay, yeah, what I would like to do is to pick whoever's the guy coming down the stairs at the head of the line. I would like to put the Death Burst curse on him. Oh wait, I can't. Fuck, shit. Excuse me. I have to get some blood.
We gotta get some
the
blood.
blood.
All right.
Okay.
One
all
step
right,
at a
fine.
time here.
All good. Okay. So I'm still going to do what I'm going to do because I can do this twice. I have this lovely set of steak knives that I picked up two scenes ago. Right? Everybody forgot about the steak knives. I may have forgotten about the steak knives. But now I'm here in a bar and, trying to sit down on a bar stool and something pokes me in the ass. And I'm like, oh, right, the steak knives.
Steak knives. Yeah, those things.
And so I'm going to pull them out and just be like, flick, flick, flick. Towards the recruiting of the resistance, which I know is not the most immediate threat, but I want them to see that I'm on their side.
But you're inspiring them, right? As you are just slaughtering them out. And the other thing, don't forget about, you've got a 3-use sawed-off shotgun with a plus.
I'm saving that. I'm saving that.
All right.
You're saving it. You're
It's gonna
saving
be-
it. Okay.
I don't like loud
right.
noises.
Let's
It's going to be
mark the
very loud in
knives.
here.
And you're definitely throwing them. So this sounds like a shoot to me. Does that sound right to you?
That sounds
as well,
fair.
Cosgrave?
Yeah.
All
That
right, so
sounds
let's
fair.
go shoot plus 2 equipment dice. You're rolling 4.
Yeah.
Let's see how we do.
All right. Ka-chow. Hey.
Okay, very nice. We got a success, 2 successes, 1 which is a crit. This armored infantry is rolling their 3. They only got 1.
They only got 1. Good.
All
So
right.
again, we have options here, Cosgrave. We can go ahead and take another injury and do nothing with that last threat. We can defend ourselves for 1 and then use our crit to do 2 to something else. What are you thinking?
Okay.
Now, let me say this. If you take an injury, you can take out the infantry squad. You would have enough successes to take out the
Oh,
infantry
that's
squad.
fun.
Oh, that is
1 for
fun.
the challenge and then 2 to finish them off.
Okay. And then just as a clarification, if I use the crit towards that, it does not activate the special, right?
Or you can activate the special is also another option is use that crit. So which special are you thinking?
Well, the only one I think I only have 1. It reduces the threat's attack by 1. Oh, attack
does.
rating by
So
1.
they would drop from their 3 to a 2 on their attack dice. Now, normally I would say go for this Cosgrave, but it's talking strictly. Matt. God
Oh,
bless
it's fucking Matt.
Oh,
Oh,
Matt.
man. Oh, man. Just keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Carl,
Yep.
we love
you.
you.
So Cosgrave, I'd say go for it, but I think we're towards the tail end of the infantry squad
Right.
being a
Right.
problem here.
So
So I
it's
don't
not
think
gonna
I'd
be that useful.
spend it on that. Your other thing, yeah. So I don't.
I think I can suck up an injury and just
Yeah,
go
finish
for it.
them off.
Yeah.
Right?
There we go.
All right, let's go ahead and do it.
Come on, Cosgrave.
Walk me through it.
Yeah, so this is like I know that I'm normally super flashy, but this is pretty casual. This is in fact insultingly calculatedly casual. This is like, cigarette in one hand and
Hmm.
like dealing a pack of cards, except it's knives and it's just flick 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 and they whistle out from next to the bar and the three guys coming down the stairs each just, with the knife in the throat.
This
Zoof.
beautiful set of steak knives, one at a time, just turning pin cushions
Doof, doof,
for all
doof.
of these Nazis. All right, so now, Ariana, this is a big deal here, right? So we have got 4 left on the objective.
Yeah.
If we can knock those 4 off, then they will not reinforce, which is a big deal.
So that is definitely going to
Um,
be where we're going. The objective was to blend into the bar or hide into the bar, correct?
right.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, and then GM, you correct me anywhere that I'm
Do it.
mistaken. I I immediately took a seat at the table. Once I saw it was a bottleneck of Nazis coming down, I was like, ugh, they've got it. It's fine. So I'm going to take a seat at the table. And while all of this is happening, lassos and blood and spears and anything, I'm going to roll out that map that I have. And for the French that are gathered, I was like, so listen, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but the other safe houses you have are here, here, and here. If you need to restock on supplies, I have this set up here, here. There's this warehouse. You should use the code name. This, and like as the knife goes over, she dips her head like, oh God, he really is getting closer and closer with those. And I'm gonna go through that entire situation there. And while I'm sitting over the map and my claws are going over all the resources and assets that they have access to, hey Matt, welcome back.
Oh my God, I love this so much.
All the resources they have access to. I'm actually going to reach into my bra and I'm going to pull out one of, let me get the right count, one of 3 cigarettes taken from the pockets of hanged men, but I'm not going to light it. I'm going to crumble it up and allow
Mm.
just the bitter leaves, dried leaves to just like float all over the table. And then I'm going to get on stage and start singing because I absolutely positively am just another humor here for the resistance. So I would love to do a con if I can to just make me look as just a solid member
All right.
of the resistance.
I love all of this. So
Awesome.
let's use con.
Okay.
We definitely are going to mark the cigarettes,
Yep.
right? So let's mark the cigarettes, and that is going to give you 2 blood. So go
Yep.
ahead and add 2 blood, and I'll mark the cigarettes for you.
Done and done.
All right, and that's still going to give you a bonus on this as well. So we're going to get one equipment from using the cigarettes,
Yep.
and then I feel like if you want to spend a blood, you can use that dark glamour to give you another ability bonus plus beautiful surroundings with you up there on
Oh,
stage singing.
taken.
That's going to be, yep, that'll be 3. So let's go ahead and do a con with 1 from the cigarettes,
Yep.
2 for the abilities.
Yep.
And then we're going to use the map to see
Yep.
what we need left to mark up the rest of the objectives. So let's see how you do first.
Okay, sugar pie. I think I have that math correct. Let's see how she rolled. Oh, that is heinous for an 8d6. Well, that's not terrible. I'll let you announce per usual.
It's only 2 successes.
Yeah.
Which means you could use a flashback.
I've used one. It's only one per game,
That
right?
was last session. New
Oh,
session, sister.
I almost called you daddy. I would love a flashback in this situation, please.
Right. So let's roll to see what this flashback is about here.
'Kay.
So you're going to be extracting a spy from behind enemy lines. And the
Good.
question you need to answer in this flashback is you owe your life to somebody, one of the other characters. How did they save it? So you're extracting a spy. I need you to take me back there. And then who are you with and how did they save your life?
Oh, I absolutely love it. So I've done a scene with Astrid already. Let's go
Mhm.
over to Cosgrave. Evan, you want to hop in this one together?
I am totally there.
Okay, behind enemy lines. Where's our extraction point located? Where are we right now?
So this
What
was
you think?
probably, you said it's 43?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the year. Yeah.
43. Yeah, so we wouldn't be in Normandy yet. So this is probably, oh my, you know what? Fuck it, man. This was in Berlin.
Okay,
Love it.
we're in
Yeah.
Berlin. Okay.
We probably went in to take out, some high-ranking guy.
Oh, I like this. I like this. So we're in Berlin. We're behind enemy lines. We have a target. I love the idea that my arrogance got ahead of me. And somehow either I got egregiously wounded, like somebody hit me with, I don't know, something that I'm super vulnerable to. I don't want to do a sunlight grenade, but I almost want to do something
Yeah,
that
yeah,
just,
Love
something that I
that.
couldn't recover from. Like they knew I was coming.
And Cosgrave is not vampire, so he wouldn't be as susceptible to the sunlight grenade. So
Evan, do you like it?
Yeah, although I'm confused. Wait, am I not a vampire? Have I been?
no, you're a necromancer, my friend.
Oh, but I drink blood also.
Of course.
Of course.
Show me a necromancer who doesn't.
I knew this, of course. I'm
That
testing
needs to be
you.
on a t-shirt. That is amazing. Oh yeah, so I love it. I love it. They miscalculated.
Yeah,
So at some
yeah,
point I
yeah,
got
yeah,
hit
yeah.
with this new technology that is coming out of Berlin right now, and they found a way to weaponize sunlight or UV or something. And this
Yeah.
bomb goes off, and it just about takes me out the back door because I can't readily recover from that. But somehow,
What
that's
does
probably the moment I
Cosgrave do?
realized that Cosgrave wasn't actually a vampire.
It's the
What do you
moment
do,
Cosgrave realized he
How do
wasn't.
you save her life? How do you save her life in Berlin?
What do you like better, Ariana? Do you like reanimated corpses or you like illusions here?
Illusions, always
Okay.
illusions.
Okay. I think so this to this day, this was like a year and plus ago.
Mhm.
To this day, I still feel dirty about this. But we do a little sound coming from the street outside,
Yeah.
and we simulate a surprise inspection by Der Fuhrer himself.
Oh,
Oh. I'm so glad I never heard it. That's the beautiful thing about your illusions. They affect them
Yeah,
and
no, I
not me. I
feel
never heard
gross.
it.
I didn't enjoy it, but
I'm imagining one of the German with this new technology, the sunlight grenade, goes back, is about to throw it to take Uriana out, and immediately Steve Giles drops the grenade. It blows up on him. Cosgrave
Yes.
saves the day.
Yes.
As you're up there singing, Ariana, you remember that moment where Cosgrave took center stage for you. So
Yeah.
now you are taking center stage, singing here in this bar. Let's re-roll
Amazing.
that flashback. It's going to roll everything plus 2 extra dice.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
That was a lot of
That's
dice.
so much better.
And how do you feel about 6 successes and one of them being a crit?
Ooh. I feel warm and fuzzy. I feel like that flashback. Listen, I like Cosgrave. He's a lot,
right.
but we love him.
Let's walk through this. Holy crow, you got a lot to go here. So, right out of the gate, you can use 4 of those to just clear the objective, and we're done with the scene.
And done. We will do
And
that for sure.
and then you want to pick up 3 blood? With
We're
the
going to be out of the
rest?
scene. That's exactly what we need to do. Yep, please.
Beautiful. So I need you to finish us out here, Ariana. You have this whole scene. You're going to clear the bar before the armored car even gets a chance to show up.
Okay.
And with your singing and the map and everything, we get through it all, and you're going to pick up some blood along the way. Walk me through it.
Oh, I absolutely love it. You know what it's going to have to be is Ariana actually taking a step back into the fact that other people can rescue her. And I'm really with the best of the best when it comes to the party composition. So I think I'm going to get into this duet with this other singer, and it just inspires, like the ripples and waves of just inspiration start flooding
I've
through.
I've got Casablanca in my mind. I got like
I've got the Marseillaise playing
Oh
in
my
head
God.
right now, and people
And that
standing up.
literally the
victorious,
back of my
righteous anger,
hair of
like
my arm.
the hackles on everyone just lift, and there's this uniformity, there's this peace. Like if we're doing like the cinematic version, the music is pounding and it's inspiring, then suddenly everything just goes quiet, and it's just blood. It's Cosgrave throwing blood in one direction, it's Chuck splashing blood in another, it's Astrid showering blood, and as I'm making my way through the crowd, I'm just drinking as blood is running. Like I'll reach up my hand, the music cues back in, blood runs down my palm. None of the blood is because I'm actually doing damage. It's all the inspiration
Oh,
of
I
the,
love it.
of the
I
French in
love
my
it.
party
We have-
here.
We have French resistance. They're so inspired that they're grabbing some of Cosgrave's knives and bringing Germans to you and slicing their throats so you can feed.
Yes.
As they're singing. It's this rousing, beautiful moment. And at the last bit, the leader of the French resistance of this small little cell comes over and goes, "Come here, mademoiselle." And he pushes open the bar, and there's stairs leading to a tunnel that'll take you directly to Sector 1.
Kiss on both sides of the cheek. Symphony, thank you so much for waiting for us during the break. I love the door just suddenly opening behind Evan. That was creepy as shit. Y'all see that? Oh, hi, Leo.
Well done, Cosgrave.
That's my dog. That's my dog. This is my void beast. Can you see? Leo, come here. Come here.
Oh, that's
God.
awesome.
Ah, he doesn't want to come up.
That's okay. It's just Oh, hi,
Oh,
Leo.
look at that
Oh,
beautiful
my God.
pup.
No.
Evan, it was just this beautiful moment. I'm getting ready to tee
I
up the
know.
scene and hand it back to Craig, and just the back of your door, just because we can't see the dog from around you, the door just slowly opens. So
Yeah.
with that
Evan, pet that
pet
dog.
interlude, I hand it back to Craig.
So as you work your way through these tunnels that have been dug, taking advantage of some of the catacombs under Paris, this French resistance escape that takes you into Sector 1 is either going to drop you into the ammunition vehicle depot
Okay.
or into the Nazi pleasure gardens. Where do we think you four pop up?
Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I'll let somebody else say it. Laura know what I'm about to say. They want to say it too. Just go ahead and say it, Laura. Get it off your chest. You'll feel
Yeah.
better.
Go on, Lord.
I think Bridgett wants us to go to the pleasure gardens. I want to go
No.
too.
It's a suspicion. I mean, I'm just trying to guess and just base it on the facial read.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say Pleasure Gardens.
Pleasure Gardens feels like a good call. Now, GM, quick question. Do we need to reconcile loot before we go?
Oh, thank you.
They learn
get-
so
we-
fast, don't they?
You are,
I
I
know.
bless you. So we definitely need to do loot, especially as we're getting closer and closer. We're in Sector 1 now.
Yeah.
So let me take a quick look. I don't think there's no loot tied specifically here for me
Okay.
to hand out. So the four of you need to come up with some goodies for me.
Ooh.
What are we thinking?
Tricky.
I want some like metal like cocktail toothpicks.
Oh, I love
I like that.
All right.
I like that.
Metal cocktail toothpicks. I love it.
I like that.
All right. So let's help out Astrid. What do we think is the plus for those cocktail toothpicks? What's the bonus that they get from those? Eyes for olives.
Wait, now we have to stick with the bar theme all the way through, guys. You got to all tie it to the bar.
Oh God! All right.
Gore and
So
bar.
we
That's
got-
a new objective. Let's
I got
go.
one. I got
got
one lined up. Yeah. So I have a kind of a theme with some of my items. I've got like a soul jar. I've got a jar of ghosts, right? I think I need a shaker.
Oh, a shaker would be good.
Yes.
A
Can
shaker
you
is
shake the
good.
ghost in it?
Yeah, like I trap, a soul of a recently departed person and I shake them up in the cocktail shaker and I don't know, makes them an angry ghost or a dizzy ghost or something.
So I've created cocktail ghost shaker.
Oh, that's
All right.
good.
Plus, let's think.
That's good.
All right, I don't know how you're going to incorporate this. This is going to be my Evan challenge here.
Okay.
The plus is going to be with a twist.
Oh, yeah.
Word choice storytelling masterclass right there.
Oh, right. So let's
Yes.
add that to Cosgrave. All right. So we got a
I've got
ghost
one.
shaker. All right. Who's next? I love this.
Did I hear Matt say I got one? Was that the
I-
whisper?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot something. Cosgrave, you already have 3 loot, and that's your limit.
Shit. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
You know
that's-
what?
and
Can
that hit
I
my limit,
can
too.
I
You
drop
You wanna
one
drop
or
one?
no?
You sure can. What do you
Okay.
want to drop?
Okay.
Drop your
I'm gonna
hatch or
I'm gonna
knives?
be a min-maxing bitch and drop the steak knives.
Good
Love
call.
it.
Good
All
call.
right, I'm going to delete the steak knives. Let's put
Good
that
call.
ghost shaker in there. Beautiful.
This is a game where that's
Alright.
celebrated. Do that.
So who's next? Chuck?
All right. Yeah, so I think I'll do the min-maxing thing too, and I will drop the lasso since we used that so effectively the last time.
Mhm.
And-
The theater rope?
The theater rope,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, I see. Okay, all right. You know what?
Yeah.
You and I have been doubling up. All right, so I'm going to
Yeah.
delete the lasso. and
Oh,
just
there we
the
go,
theater-
okay.
You have an
And
extra loot.
Yeah, so because it's a bar and because
Mm-hmm.
it's an old bar, they're going to have a little something called, and the name is perfect, a bung starter.
I don't know what that is.
B-U-N-G starter. And what that is a wooden mallet that is designed to take and you put the spigots against kegs and you smash them with that. It is
Oh.
and so you would have that to be able to open kegs up. And so probably when he was tying people up and doing things,
Mhm.
there's this wooden hammer that is basically geared up for that. It's the kind of thing that they would have in Prohibition. Like if you don't have a billy club, you got this
Yep.
big old hammer behind a bar
Yeah,
in case
that
you need it. And so I think, I mean, that's the kind of thing that fits good old Chuck.
Nice. Can you see
And,
I added it? Can you see what I added to your loot? You see Bung Starter?
no, I don't see
All
it on
right.
my sheet,
So
which is hilarious to
if
me.
you close it and reopen it, it should show up. I'm going to read it off. So Bung Starter plus Let It Flow.
Let it flow.
In the pleasure
Nice.
gardens.
Let
In the
it
pleasure gardens.
flow.
Better than I was
Rihanna.
just thinking bonk, so that's fine.
That is good.
Whoops. All right. So Ariana, you're full with loot unless you want to drop something. Those
I
are still
really
pretty
love what I
good.
have. I honestly do. The map of
Okay.
Paris, the silver hairpins, and the grave robber. I love what I have.
And you got to get that bonus using the last one of it, right?
Right.
So going out with a bang. So, all right. I love it. All right. So back to, so it sounds like we are headed to the pleasure gardens.
That's where Laura wanted to go.
Just me.
Just
Just
Laura.
me.
I just want to.
By
I want to
myself.
appease them.
Yep. That's so kind of you.
So kind
Bridgett.
of you, Bridgett.
You know what? I'm here for the community, guys. I'm here to serve.
It's very supportive of you.
So you come up from underground, and I'm imagining even it's like a manhole cover. We see it pull out, and Astrid is the one who's definitely strongest here to be able to lift that out. And Astrid, we see them lift themselves up out of it, spear in hand. The three of you pour out of it as well. And the gardens, they're a grotesque fantasy, a fever dream of pastoral Austria forced into the heart of occupied Paris. Manicured hedges from winding cobblestone paths, artificial waterfalls tumble into pristine ponds, and charming thatched roof cottages complete the illusion of rustic scenery. The scent of roasted meat, fresh bread, and overflowing beer steins drift through the air, mixing with the faint, earthly perfume of cut grass and damp stone. A great wooden table groans under the weight of gluttonous feasts, where uniformed officers laugh too loud, drink too deep, and revel in their arrogance. The party is in full swing. The highest ranks of the Reich clink glasses and toast to Hitler's upcoming announcement, blissfully unaware or unconcerned that death walks among them. They are drunk on power and victory and believe that no force could touch them here. That belief will be their undoing. The charming footpaths twist into mazes, the lush trees create blind spots, and the carefully designed beauty offers as much danger as opportunity. But the first shots from them won't be from the revelers. They will come from the shadows above, from hidden nests where sniper teams,
Oh shit! That escalated quickly.
The first shots won't come from revelers. They'll come from shadows above, from hidden nests where sniper teams have already taken position. Their scopes scanning the false paradise, fingers rested lightly on their triggers. The gardens may look like a playground, but they are a battlefield tonight. The officers are laughing, the snipers are waiting, and you are here. It's time to bring the party to a bloody end. Your objective, soldiers, is 8. Challenge. It's time to bring the party to a bloody end with the Blitzkrieg, the party. And we've got an infantry squad there. We've got a sniper team. We've got 2 sniper teams there. These, I just want you to know, are pretty nasty. So let's talk about the snipers first. Yeah.
Okay.
The snipers first. We've got 1, 2 of them. The sniper teams are only 3 rating. So they'll only take three wounds to take them out, but there's 2 sets of them. What makes them nasty is they have a 2 challenge, which means you have to spend 2 to even do 1 wound to them.
Damn.
And they have an attack of 6. They're rolling 6 dice against you.
Damn.
The good news is they have extra info of solo, so they will not reinforce. So that's nice.
Okay.
But there's still 2 sets of them. The officers are no big deal. They are simply a 4 rating with 2 attack. They are in their dress. They only have pistols on them. They're not the biggest threat. The biggest threat are on the buildings looking down on the gardens where we have these 2 sniper teams set up.
Okay.
Next up is the challenge. Let me quickly add that to our screen like a pro.
Y'all, this one is pretty fucky. I'm looking forward to it.
Right, there's our 8. So this is going to be, I think, even despite the Ubermensch that you faced, this I think is your biggest threat.
Yeah.
This is going to be the hardest thing. So I want you to imagine this maze of bushes and these fake cottages that are trying to make this look like Austria. This huge dining table where these arrogant officers and their lovely French consorts are all sitting around. You know those sniper teams are up above. What are the four of you going to do? I think I want to start with Ariana.
Oh, I love that you chose me on this one. I'm going to roll out a new ability, or at least I'm going to attempt it so we can show my entire sheet. But looking up at these imitation buildings, I love that you actually said they were building, not just platforms. I would love to spend a blood to do Knights Willing Servants and to summon a swarm of bats to start swarming one of these sniper teams to smother them with as much screeching and fear where I can get them to tumble and start falling out of these perches into the ground.
Absolutely love it. So go ahead and uncheck one of your bloods.
Done.
And you are going to summon a swarm of bats, and you get an additional bonus for using old buildings, which we are surrounded by here. So that's beautiful. Are you going to focus on the sniper teams, the officers, the objective? What is your main focus right now, do you think?
I'm gonna have to do the sniper teams because I would really love for the bodies to hit the floor if possible.
I don't blame you. All right, so we're going to send the bats up that way.
Yeah.
Can
I do this on Terrify?
Sounds like a Terrify to me.
Okay.
Just taking a look here.
I know I don't see anything else particularly.
No, I think this smells like it's it.
Yeah, this might, and that's fine. That's fine. You know, it'd be like that sometimes. So this is a Terrify, and I get a +1 ability for the buildings, correct?
And well, +1 for using the ability and a +1 for using the plus. So it's
For
gonna
the
be
plus.
2 ability die.
Okay, perfect. Guys, I'm rolling 5. Let's see how she does.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. That's 3 successes,
Ooh.
1 which is a crit.
Okay.
This is where we all have to win, though. I'm about to roll 6 dice.
That's all right, baby.
Whoa.
We'll see how this goes.
All whammies.
Ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, I rolled 6 dice. Not a single success among them. This is going to be Iriana's show. So you could use 2 successes to get past the challenge, and then
Yep.
two damage to one of those sniper teams.
And these damn balloons and this Apple Mac, I love it so much. It would be 2 successes to get by them, and then it would be 2 damage to them, which would take them from
2
a
out of
3
the
to a
3.
1.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. So I am
All
going
right.
to wait out, and my eyes are going to lift to like, those are my perches. That's where I go and snipe at people. I don't appreciate the fact that I'm going to ruin dinner for everybody, and I'm going to feed every single bat within a 2-mile proximity. So I'm going to extend my fingers out and then up, and I'm just going to pull every single bat to me and send them directly into these snipers. They are gnashing, they are biting, they are feeding, and mostly I just want them to be blinding, distracting, tearing, ripping, and I'm just going to be circling just to see what falls down and what I can get some free meals off of.
Oh, I love it. And I'm imagining the scene from the sniper's nest on top of one of the buildings. They're looking through the sights. They see this beautiful woman walking through the gardens. See, was not here before. And then their sight goes black from a swarm of the bats just coming up, and it's just all over them. We just see the blood as these bats are just tearing into the sniper team, leaving just one poor sniper standing there, just unaware of what is going to do next.
Yeah. And I'm circling because at some point the blood is going to start falling, and I will get my free drinks off of this.
Without question. This is odd, Astrid, to have Uriana drawing first blood as we come on the scene. That's normally something that Astrid would be doing. So I think you need to step in here, Astrid. We have got 2 sniper teams. We've got these arrogant officers. We want to end this party.
Mm-hmm.
What is going to be your focus, Astrid?
How much damage does he do to the first one? The first sniper squad?
We have 1 sniper team that has only 1 box left, but they have a challenge 2. So 3 successes to finish them.
Yeah.
Just debating on throwing a frag grenade into their area.
Ooh.
I think that's a phenomenal idea.
Are they in an enclosed space still?
You're darn right they are. They're in a window on a
Okay.
building aiming down. And I just love that idea.
Yeah.
The bats
Astrid's
come
like,
up. They're like, oh, we're fine. The bats are gone. And a grenade comes up.
Right.
Right.
It's that perfect moment where the bats spread and you just see the grenade incoming.
Oh, I absolutely love it. So let's go ahead and let's mark our grenade. That's one of your
All right.
equipments. And then where is that? Plus, you get a double plus for enclosed spaces. So that's going to be 3 dice that you get from using the grenades. what else can we throw in there?
I
You
mean, I could
still-
attach the cocktail toothpicks to the grenade really quick.
Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
there
Like
we
a
go.
spiked grenade.
That's
Beautiful. So let's
good.
mark that. And their eyes are definitely olive size. So that's going to be 2.
Yeah.
So let's do a shoot with
All right.
5 equipment dice.
Holy
All
hell.
right.
Let's go, Astrid.
All right, let's do it.
That's looking pretty good. Astrid, that is a crit plus 2 other successes.
All right.
You can use the one of the successes to get through the the crit to get through the challenge.
Yep.
And then 1 success to finish off that 1 sniper team.
Yep.
That'll leave you a success left that you can use
So
towards
are they
the
gonna
objective.
roll against me still?
Oh, that's right. They got to roll. What am I doing? I'm
Yeah.
making this way too easy.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I was
I
about to say.
was having so much fun with that
Oh,
moment.
I was too. I was
know,
getting
I
all
was-
excited
yeah.
here.
Don't worry. Come on, baby. Ah, fuck me.
3
Yeah.
successes.
All right.
So do you want to now if you defend just once and take an injury, that'll still leave you with the crit. But that won't
I mean, I
still won't
could-
injure the sniper team.
I mean, I can do Apex Predator and still take them out and defend twice, I think. Is that
100%. So let's take a look at Apex Predator again. You can use
You
that
better
crit,
read your
reduce the
sheet,
threat
Lord.
rating by 3. Done. All
You
right.
better read
so
your sheet, baby.
let's do it. And then you'll use 1 success to defend yourself and then take an injury, and that'll leave you another success. What are you thinking?
all right? Yeah, that works for me. I'll take another blood then, I think. Or
Yeah, we need to get you some blood.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So Astrid, let's roll that injury real quick. So at the very bottom of your sheet,
All right.
roll the injury so we can build that into the narration.
What's that? Okay.
All right. Ooh, it's sigil. Oh no, I've got the wrong person open here. Astrid for
And then Lord?
sigils marred.
Not to interrupt, but Laura, really fast, come back into the camera frame.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, sorry. I know you're looking at your sheet. It's just you were over there the whole time. Yep. Thank you, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
so
No worries.
frag grenade is going to take out that sniper team that just got hit by the bats. Done
Yes.
deal. They're gone. You're going to have some of your sigils marred that you're using. Maybe it's on your great spear. I don't know where you keep your sigils on yourself, Astrid. You can decide that during the narration, but walk me through taking out these snipers.
I mean, I see where the bats have gone, so I just I guess I know what my range is, so maybe I have to climb a little bit to get a little closer to them. And so like we end up exchanging fire in the whole thing of me taking them out. So
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. And we just this huge explosion from one of the buildings, and we just see these sniper bodies flying out of it. Some of the bodies were already dead from the bats, but the frag grenade finished them off. Chuck, as we see those bodies flying out of the building, the officers are, what is this? What is going on here? This is not scheduled. This is not in the schedule. What are we doing, Chuck? Anybody German is just so mad at me right now. I have the worst German accent.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, I imagine at this point, Chuck is probably going to just wade into the officers. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking what we've got at this point is some grave robber tools and a bung starter. We got let it flow and a little bit of leverage. And so you know what? With a big old mallet in one hand, and I'm imagining like a shovel in the other, because we probably use the pick, because a shovel can be used to clean, cleanly decapitate if need be. And so I imagine, but I mean also like if somebody's down and you kind of need to force a head up and pull out a bit of spine to just go ahead and remove the spinal column amongst everything, you need a little bit of leverage.
Oh, I love
And
it.
so
I love it.
I think I'm gonna use up, I think this is the end of my grave robbing tools.
I
Okay.
believe it is
And my
as well.
my first use of the bung starter.
All right. So
um,
you're going to get and a little bit of leverage. So you get one for the graveyard's tools, plus a
Yep.
little bit of leverage, plus the additional one for the
Mhm.
big bang on the end of the graveyard. So it's going to be 3
Yep.
equipment.
3
Plus the bung
equipment.
starters can be 4 equipment dice.
All right.
Are we doing a fix? It smells like a fix.
Yeah, it smells like a fix to me. So let's do 4 there, and then yeah, I
You
think
got
that's
some
it.
blood. You can throw the tongue into the mix.
I mean, I could, but yeah, I mean, what's the tongue going to do here other than, I mean, it just gives me the one. It's not really restrained. I almost feel like I need to keep that one tucked in away.
Mm.
Um, but you know what?
You've got it. You still got piano
You know
wire
what I
that you
do
can
have? I have
use?
acid spit, and I'll spend a blood on that one.
Oh, there we go.
Because
Beautiful,
I imagine
beautiful.
that these guys are they're dressed up in their finest duds, and they have chests full of medals.
100%.
Yep.
100%. Medals that offend you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And old Chuck is sitting there with a little something Ralph going, oh yeah, I don't think so.
Now, unfortunately, Chuck, you have sniper fire coming in on you
Hmm.
from the team as you do this. So we see this American walking up and this
Hmm.
martini glasses. Who invites this American? Let's
Oh,
roll.
Yep. All right.
disrespect.
So we got four for the fix, four for, or is it four for equipment dice or five? Because it
Let's
was
see.
one,
The
two, three.
graveyards,
No, it's
the
five.
grave. Yeah, the tools is gonna be 4 plus the bunk starter is 5 for equipment, and then you're
And then
also using your acid spit.
spit. Yep.
That's versus metal, so it's 3 for abilities
Okay. Let's go
plus
to
your
10.
fix. That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice. Come on,
That's
Matt.
good. All right. So that's what I show 12 dice on that.
All right. 3 successes total, 2 of
Okay.
which
Damn.
are fives, and then the third one is our critical.
All
Let's
right.
see what our sniper fire does.
However, I do get that one blood back.
Yes.
Holy hell. Okay. All right.
Okay. Could have been a lot worse.
Could have
You
been a
just
lot
got
worse. It could have been.
Yeah,
Yes.
2 successes from the sniper team coming down here. So I guess the first question is will you spend any of those to defend yourself? You're either going to spend 0 or 2. You don't want to spend just one.
Yeah. I'm not going to defend myself.
Love it. All right, so let's roll that injury so we can build it in.
All
Okay.
right. And real quick, while we're doing that, remind me, what is downed?
So downed is going to mean that you are out of the scene, you are
Oh,
downed,
okay.
and there's going to be a secondary 3-box objective that has to be met to save your life before the end of the scene.
Damn.
Okay.
So it's going to add a new objective for your comrades, and you will not be
No.
rolling dice.
Oh,
That's
that's
all
pretty
right
cool.
because well, the reason I'm asking is it's kind of early to have to use the hat.
Oh, all right. So let's see. One. All right. So just a flesh wound. That's your injury.
Woo.
So walk me through this. Well, I guess what are we going to do then with our 3 successes? One is a crit.
3
Do
successes,
you
one
want
is
to
a
do
crit.
2 damage total after you get through the challenge on a sniper team? Do you want to take out the Nazi officers? What are you thinking?
Mm.
Well, I mean, I was wading into the Nazi officers, but I mean, the sniper team has been a genuine pain in the ass.
Aren't they?
So you know what? As Chuck is wandering in to do all of this, yeah, here's what I can easily see. I mean, the first thing is this visage of Chuck wearing a fake, human nose that's semi,
Oh, that
from
nose.
the
Forgot about
previous
the
time
nose.
on his
The
face,
nose.
poking his head in on a table, and just going, "Yeah, I don't much care for them medals." And spitting acid blood on the chest
Ugh,
of
ugh,
a
ugh.
high-ranking officer to start with, followed by the bung starter coming down and smashing into a
Mm.
skull. Um, just wild swings with the shovel and the bung, and then at some point, yeah, boom, it gets a bullet in the shoulder from that. At which point, Chuck takes the shovel and just throws it, and
Whoosh.
stunk. So like, you can dig your own grave with that.
I love that's going to get
Nice.
the crit gets through the challenge. 2
Yeah.
additional, then 2 damage on the sniper team as we roll into Cosgrave. Here's our situation, Cosgrave.
Come on, Cosgrave.
We have got still 8 boxes left to end this garden party. We've got the Nazi officers there. We are very close to ending the sniper team, which would be a really big deal because they'll come back a lot weaker in the reinforcement. So what's our focus and what are we going to do?
So the problem is, and this is a little unsexy, is that Cosgrave's been living very like paycheck to paycheck bloodwise on this whole mission.
Yeah.
And I feel like to really unleash the gnarly shit, we've got to bank up a little bit.
Yeah. And we're in the
Um,
11th hour. This is the time.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do is primarily kind of insinuate myself among the increasingly panicking crowd, kind of slipping among them, and then you kind of like put your hand up on someone's shoulder, like, oh, that looks bad, and with the knife, shroop, go up to the next guy. Oh, is he okay? You know, and
Oh.
just circulate through as many as the successes will let me get away with. Um, and then, if on top of all that, if I have anything extra, then I think that can go towards the non-sniper objective.
I love it. I
Mm.
absolutely love it. All right, so it sounds to me like either a search or a sneak.
I
Sneak
was
will give you
hoping for
3.
sneak,
I love that. All
Okay.
right, we're definitely
and
using the enormous knife.
yes,
They
Yeah.
definitely never saw you coming, so that's gonna
yep.
be two equipment for the
Yeah.
knife. Anything else we can as it feels like you're too fancy to be
I was gonna say,
dangerous.
can we max out the hat here?
Let's finish off the
Let's
hat. That's
finish
gonna
off the
give
hat.
you 1, 2, that's gonna give you 4 more equipment dice for finishing off the hat. Um
Yeah, and I think everything else requires blood spending.
yeah. All right. That's
Maybe.
still pretty darn good.
Yeah,
That
so
is,
that's
baby.
three,
Still pretty
five, nine
darn.
dice. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
let's do it.
All right. Let's go.
And then we're going
Oh shit, 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 shit.
that's 7 successes, Cosgrave, one
Wow.
of which is a crit. I'm gonna roll the 6 dice for the sniper
You
team.
you do whatever you want, baby.
You do
Yeah.
what you need to do.
Oh,
Oh,
they've
tramp.
only got 3 successes.
All right.
All right.
So it sounds are we gonna defend ourselves 3 times?
I'm going to
Smart
Beautiful.
move. I
because
think so.
That leaves you 4 more successes. One is which is a crit. You could spend the crit to get through the challenge and
Yep.
use
Yep.
one of those successes to take out the sniper team and then pick up 2 blood.
yep, that's
Yep.
perfect. Let's
Beautiful.
do all
Mark the
that.
2 blood, takes out the sniper team.
Yes. And I think okay, so I've already kind of I guess I over narrated a little bit before rolling, but
We got this.
That's
you
okay.
know, but I think what's really fun, these guys, these officers, they all have like their fancy, dress Mausers in their holsters because you don't go out
Mhm.
without your. Some of them have their dueling swords from the academy back in,
Yes.
Berlin, but
Yeah.
and it's just like as the guy, I'm slurping up, he's slumping, and I kind of put his hand on his pistol, raise it up, and just have him shoot his snipers.
Our last
Oh, that is
sniper
lovely.
falls
Lovely.
out of the buildings as you are just cutting necks and just filling up on blood as we
So
go.
good. Oh, these
All
Germans
right.
know how to cook, man.
So good. So we
Oh.
did. So Ariana did the bats.
Yep.
Astrid did Astrid.
Yep.
Chuck
Astrid
did
did that.
Chuck.
Yep.
Cosgrave did. All right. So
We're good.
now this is what's cool. Reinforcements here. Both those sniper teams were solo. They don't reinforce.
Thank
The only thing that
goodness.
happens is our Nazi officers go from 2 attack to 3 attack.
Okay.
As we go into this next round, which could be the final one, we've got 8 things to end the objective, to end this garden party, and
Okay.
we need to do just 4 damage to these Nazis officers.
What's the objective? The narrative on the objective again?
To end the garden party.
Oh, just to end the party? Okay.
Yep, to blitzkrieg the garden party.
Okay.
So, and I think it ties perfectly with the fact that we left the Nazi officers for last. The major threats from outside are gone.
Yeah.
All these fancy pantses are there. Not all of them. A lot of them have been bloodlet, luckily, by Cosgrave. I want to stay with you, Cosgrave. I think.
I like that.
I think because you're right in the middle of all
I
of these
appreciate it.
officers.
I like
just
that.
just sneaking among them, and you've got a little bit of blood in you.
Yeah. And Matt, Chuck, I want to thank you because what I'm planning needed a dead officer that had been mostly but not completely decapitated.
Oh, well, look at
And
you.
Perfect.
you picked up on the vibe and you provided me with exactly what I needed. And I'm still jazzed after the opera.
Yeah.
And Cosgrave really loves music. And I understand that these officers probably love, a good polka. And so what I would like to do
Oh,
is
boy.
have this nearly decapitated officer get up and play them a nice polka,
Oh, I think that's
maybe with some folk music yodeling.
absolutely love it. All right, so this
Oh.
sounds like a terrify.
Oh yes.
All right, this is a terrify. We are going to be using Dance Macabre. So spend that blood.
Yep. Okay.
That's going to give you, and you'll incorporate Hans. Are you okay?
Yep.
And that's because
Yeah.
I think that
You
I think
okay?
the half cut off head guy is named Hans. So that's 2 for abilities. Do we want to use our soul jar, our enormous knife? You got that cocktail shaker in there.
Oh, you know what? The cocktail shaker, we're gonna play it like a maraca,
Oh, I
and
love it.
because it's tied in, it's gonna keep him playing on the beat.
Oh, I love that. I love
Perfect.
that.
Let's mark the cocktail shaker.
I love that.
Somehow you're going to figure out in your narration how to make it with a twist.
Yeah,
So let's use 2 dice
yeah.
for the cocktail shaker. All right. So we've got 2 ability or 2 equipment bonus. We've got 2 bonus from the Dance Macabre plus your Terrify. Let's roll some dice.
Let's go.
All right, so this was, I'm sorry, 2 from the Terrified, 2 from the, I lost it. I was,
That's right. Yeah, click on Terrify
yeah,
and then put 2 in for equipment and 2 in for
thank you.
abilities.
I was so impressed with what we're building here. I forgot how many dice I had. All right,
All right, that's good
all right.
because you're only up against 3 dice from the officers. So we've got 3 successes, one of which is a crit. The officers are rolling 3 dice because they've been reinforced. Originally, they were 2 dice.
Okay.
They only have the 1 success.
Yep, good for them.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
So can I put this all towards busting up this party?
Oh, you 100% can. You can and just take an injury.
Yeah, the hell with it.
I love it. That's going to mark 4. That's going to get us halfway there.
Yes.
Beautiful. Narrate me through. Let's do your injury so we know
Okay.
we can
Mhm.
All right,
narrate
so I
that.
got to
roll that
roll.
injury.
Just press the regular injury roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Just
don't hit, I
roll a
think
1
you-
or a 2, which
Me.
you did not.
Thank goodness.
Ooh, somehow your grimoire
Oh no.
is going to be damaged in
Oh
this
no.
process. Your book of spells.
Oh.
Walk me through it.
Nuts. Okay. All right. So,
Oh.
well, okay. So you've seen Weekend at Bernie's, right?
Yeah.
You've seen the second one?
No,
No, nobody's
I
seen the
didn't know
second
there
one.
was one.
Okay.
I didn't know
The,
they
the
made
conceit the conceit of Weekend at Bernie's too is that this Bernie cat is still hanging around, but this time he gets reanimated by some kind of spell so that when music is playing, he gets up and dances.
one. Oh my God.
So you got to imagine this, 70% decapitated officer laying on the ground, right? And Cosgrave swans up playing the accordion. Boom, bop, bop, boom, bop, bop, boom, bop, bop. And the corpse is like jerking up, the head kind of lolling behind him. Cosgrave puts the accordion in his hands
Oh wow.
Nice.
Oh
and
wow.
here's the with a twist. Here's part one of with a twist.
With
Makes
a
a
twist.
waltzing motion and waltzes alongside this officer as he
That's
is
good.
dancing through the crowd, yodeling out of the gurgling hole where most of his head used to be,
Oh,
Oh,
beautiful.
that's
Love this.
good,
spinning
Evan.
faster and faster. Here's the rest of the twist, but his head can't quite keep up with the spinning until it tears off,
Oh.
flies off, and hits, I don't know, probably the fanciest dressed date of an officer in the place. And she just gets like a
Oh.
lap full of head.
Oh, that is good.
So at this point, we still had a nice little garden party, but I think Cosgrave is doing his yeoman's job of ruining and blitzkrieging this party. We are halfway
sure.
through that objective, so that is beautiful. Astrid, I've got you kind of halfway up one of the building where you kind of
Yeah.
basketball hook shot at that grenade in there. You look down and you see Cosgrave doing Cosgrave things, which is making dead bodies dance. We've got some Nazi officers still down there. What are we doing?
I'm gonna jump down and try to land in the middle of like the banquet table, and I think pull out the last use of my spirit fetters and try to scare
Okay.
them to
That's great.
have my animals this time like come out of the food.
Mm.
I love that. All right,
That's
so let's
good.
mark
Awesome.
that. This is
All
going to
right.
be unbelievable, Astrid, because it is the last bang on those spirit fetters. You're making them animals, so that is going to be 5 equipment dice that you're getting by using up those spirit
Damn.
fetters. Let's go down and let's just see What else do we have here? You still have another use on the fang if you want to incorporate that. You've got your toothpicks. If you want to use the end of the toothpicks, that would give you
Yeah.
3 additional dice. You want to do that?
I'll pull out the toothpicks too.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's mark the toothpicks and finish those off. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to be 8 equipment dice.
Holy
Okay.
hell.
I'm
Astrid
thinking
doing
Terrify.
Astrid stuff.
Is it Terrify or is
It's
it
up to you,
something else?
Astrid. I think Terrify
Yeah.
definitely. This is terrifying. Just me thinking about it. So
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Terrify plus 8 additional equipment dice.
Damn.
All right. I'm ready to roll it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dice. That's a lot of crits.
Holy
There's
Oh,
4
hell,
successes
Lord.
total, 3 of which are crits. Keep your eyes on your special. So you've got your Apex Predator that you can use, and your Unnatural Endurance you could use. I'm rolling 3 dice. If you want me to roll no dice, spend one of those crits.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep.
All right, you
Good
spend a
call.
crit. The officers are frozen in terror. They don't even fight you at all. So you have got 2 crits and a success to use here. And that's
Ooh.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
If you want to finish off this garden party, Astrid, and
Yeah, I can
close this
finish
out,
off the guard. Is it everything to finish off the garden party?
it'll use up everything. Plus, you can get a blood in the process.
Yep. Because, yep.
All right, as long as I get a blood, I'll do it. Yeah. So
I want to know how Astrid ends the garden party.
yeah, so all of their plates just have like they see a face come out of like let's say they have I don't know like steaks. It's like whatever food they're eating, the animal comes out of the food at them and is just making barnyard noises and charging them.
Oh. I
And
hate
just
it.
yeah.
I love it.
And
Wait, we got to get the toothpicks.
Yes.
As
Yeah, we got
Astrid,
toothpicks.
yeah, is dancing around the table. Anybody who's frozen in fear is just sticking toothpicks in their eyes.
and you're gonna get some blood if you'd like, Astrid. I can just see you plucking their eyeballs
Yeah.
out with these toothpicks.
Juicing. Yes.
Delicious.
Love it.
Chuck, have you tried the eyeballs before?
Oh, this must be Black Forest.
Yeah, pig tested. I
Well,
remember
this has
having
a
pig
certain
testicles
Stuttgart.
once, but no, can't say.
My grandmother used to drink, what is it, Tom Collins that has the onions in it?
Yep.
No,
And
it's
The
a
Gibson.
Oh,
Gibson.
Gibson.
Thank you.
Gibson.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gibson.
I will
No.
never look at one of those the same way.
That's
Oh.
amazing. That's amazing. So as the dust and the blood and the empty sockets of missing eyes settle on the pleasure gardens, you look just beyond it and you see the Eiffel Tower. Now, the Eiffel Tower is guarded, but the 4 of you sneak around using the map and know from behind you can get up there. So I've got the 4 of you scaling up the Eiffel Tower. You get to the very top and you notice something odd at the very top of the Eiffel Tower. It has been jury rigged to have some sort of broadcast mechanism on there. The Fuhrer has something up his sleeve. It's difficult to know what it is. There's a gangplank to the Zeppelin. And if it's all right, I'm going to walk you into the Fuhrer Zeppelin. Are you ready for the final scenes?
Let's do it.
Was there anything we needed to pick up from the pleasure gardens before?
Oh
we
my God,
Oh,
loot
yeah.
again. I keep trying to
Loot
cheat you.
Again.
Not going to
Loot
walk away from that
We'll
one.
just
again.
retroactively loot ourselves up. Yeah.
Who wants to go first on the loot train?
You know what? I'll take a stab at it because I had an idea.
All
All
right,
the
so
German
let's first-
officers.
Now, keep in mind, you have 3 loot already, Chuck.
No, because I burned the graveyard tools.
You sure did. Okay. Yep. Good. Let's do it.
So Chuck's picking up a little souvenir, and most of these officers probably have ceremonial daggers as part of the uniforms. And pick up a little something that way. A memento, perhaps.
What is the plus on that, do we think?
I mean, yeah. What's a good prosaic? I think reminds of home. Maybe.
I was gonna say return to sender reminds of home is a good
Return
one.
to sender.
Return to sender. There we go.
That's it. That's amazing.
What hell?
German
It's just-
dagger.
I'm gonna
return to
keep this
sender.
as a letter opener. Return to
God, I
sender.
love that
Return
so
to sender.
much. Oh my God, I love that so much. All right, Ariana, what do you pick up at the gardens?
Maybe I'm
you've
gonna
got
decline
full loot.
again. I love the map. I love the hairpins, and I love the grave
All
robber
right,
slash.
beautiful. Let's keep it. Astrid, what do you pick up? You've got a loot slot open.
Yeah, I do. Uh, let's see. Is there anything heavy and sharp?
There's a lot that are heavy to sharp. Do you want to take there was a German general there who had
Mm-hmm.
one of Napoleon's old swords on
Oh
Oh,
his
yeah.
hip.
Oh yeah.
So let's
Let me
grab
switch out the. Let me grab the Roman one, and I'll get the great spear, and then I'm gonna have the Napoleon sword. I'm
yeah.
ready.
All right, let's think of a good plus for this one.
Below the belt.
Oh my God, that's amazing. You are on fire, Bridgett. I'm not even
Yeah.
taking any more suggestions. Below the belt.
Cut it off.
Funny for two reasons, because he was short. That's perfect.
Yes.
All right. Let's see, where is it? Napoleon's sword is in your loot, Astrid Cosgrave. What is your sitch here? You've got a slot.
I think, yeah. Listen, I don't know what I want to do with this, but the return to sender thing got me like really thinking about hoisting them with their own petards. And I want to grab one of their like eagle pins,
Mm.
and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet.
So eagle pin.
But
I love this idea. How about plus you've been promoted?
Bruh. Yep. Yep. I was trying so hard to think about something with falling or leaping or soar high. Yep. Nope.
I
Plus
fly
you've
like an
been-
eagle, but I mean,
Oh,
Fly like
ooh,
an eagle.
Ooh, do we like better? That's a
You know
good
what?
one.
We're going to be up high.
We're going to be up high.
I think we have to.
I think we got to do it, babe. I like get promoted. That was
That
great.
was
Fly
good.
like an eagle
No, fly like an eagle's better. That's
with the
perfect.
illusionist. That's
Yeah,
heinous.
Perfect.
Oh.
That's a lot of falling somethings.
eagle. Oh my God. See, we are getting a little too good at this. All right, Cosgrave, you've got that in there. I'm going to take us inside the Führer Zeppelin, the floating fortress. You go across the gangplank, you enter, nobody messes with you whatsoever. Nobody below in occupied Paris realizes that the four of you have infiltrated your target. The air inside this Zeppelin is thick with wealth and rot. Every surface gleams with stolen opulence, polished mahogany walls, marble columns absurdly heavy for an airborne vessel, silk curtains swaying gently with the ship's subtle movements. The gold railings of the grand staircase gleam under the soft glow of crystal chandeliers, leading up to a mezzanine level lined with paintings, each one signed A. Hitler, each one devoid of any artistic merit.
Mm.
Beyond the paintings, true treasures glisten, relics torn from the temples of Tibet, the pyramids of Giza, and the palaces of Europe, their rightful owners long since silenced. The hum of the engines thrum below the floorboards, a constant reminder that this palace floats high above the city, untouchable, at least until now. There's a cadre of hunters trained to fight the dead. They are not ordinary soldiers. These are the Reich's best hunters. Special forces with years of training focused on the four of you. They may be hiding in the floating fortress, an excuse for a gallery, but they are here and you can smell them. The Vampirjäger move like shadows through the statues, stolen antiquities, their training evident in how they position themselves, their weapons drawn, and they wait. 5 men and women armed with stake crossbows, bullets blessed by Orthodox priests, fire bombs, and holy water spray. They are ready. The Vampirjäger cadre is the last obstacle between you and the little man's broadcast suite at the front of the airship. So let's talk about our objective. The objective as we close out, and we're almost to that broadcast suite. Where'd it go? There we go. Nope. It is going to be a 6 challenge. Reach Hitler's broadcast suite. It's got a six things on it with a 1 challenge. And then these guys are Ubers.
Yeah.
So these guys are nasty. Let me bring up our hunters. The Vampire Cadre has a rating of 8.
Damn. Okay.
No challenge. That's good.
Still 8 is high.
But 6 attack. So they have 6 attack dice. And they have a special ability that allows their 6s to generate 2 successes as well.
Oh
So
no, they roll crits?
Share that with
No,
you.
no,
The
no, no, no.
ability to roll crits.
Oh.
So I want you to imagine that, and this is the inside of this part of this Zeppelin is inexplicable. You feel like you're in a German palace, but it's somehow this flying fortress above the city. Everything is gilded, everything is beautiful. All of these ugly, disgusting paintings painted by Hitler, but there's real relics from all over the conquered world that Germany has accomplished so far. And hiding in the shadows, slipping in and out, are these Vampire Cadre that are hunting you down. I feel like Astrid again needs to start us off, because if anybody's going to smell these bastards,
Yeah.
it's going to be them. So Astrid, as you are going through these different glass cases and these paintings and these columns inside of here to hunt down these Vampire Cadre, what is going to be your approach, do you think?
I think I want to spend a blood and to be like flinging my great spear, the sword, and just the great spear and and the fang if I can.
All of it. Bring it out. Bring them out. Bring them out.
So it sounds like we're going to spend blood to get the blood hunt, which is huge. That's going to give you 2 ability die. Does that sound right?
Well, I could it was the poltergeist thing where I could the spirit storm where I just want to throw my
yes.
weapons with it.
I love it. So that's going to give you 3 ability dice. So you're going to get 3 ability dice from your special ability by spending that blood. So drop your blood by 1. You're going to pick up 2 dice from the Great Spear, both receiving a charge as one of these Vampire Cadre are going to come at you. So it's 2 equipment dice, and it sounds like a brawl.
Yeah. Can I also fling the Napoleon sword?
Of course.
You're like,
Of
yes.
course. I mean, you're going all out here. Let's mark it all up. So using Napoleon's sword is going to give you 2 more. So that's going to be 4 for equipment plus
And
the
2.
Spirit Storm, which is 3
Okay.
on the ability dice.
What was are we doing shoot if I'm flinging it with
I think
my
either
ability,
brawl or shoot. It's completely up to you. It depends on
I'd
whether you're
probably
going to
do
come up
brawl
close
then.
on these guys or keep a distance. What are you thinking?
Probably brawl then.
Let's do it.
I'm not one to keep a distance. So let's see. We said 4 equipment dice and 3 ability dice. Okay, let's roll it. I mean, these people aren't messing around. I'm not messing around.
Right. Astrid, you did not. Mix.
7 successes, 3 of which are crits.
Okay.
Mix.
This could be a short scene.
Mix.
So,
babe,
let's now.
Really?
They've got 6 attack dice. So before we get too excited, let's see how these hunters do here. Because remember, they generate crits as well.
You did not.
Oh my god!
You did not.
I rolled 6 dice and they completely whiffed.
See, the universe knows.
The hunted becomes the hunter.
Fuck them hunters.
So, oh my god, I can't even believe this. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6, 7, 8. You have 2 successes left over, and you can wipe them out.
Literally, I'm about to screenshot this just for the backers later, because that is damn delicious.
If you want to pick up 2 blood along the way,
I'll pick up a couple
scene.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, no. Don't you dare apologize. You do exactly what you're supposed to do.
Now, this is awesome, but Laura, I'm going to push you on this a little bit because this is a huge scene where you've walked into what, like the second to last finale, and single-handedly you're taking out like 6 of these trained hunters just by yourself. Chuck and Cosgrave and Ariana are there ready to back you up. And you clear the goddamn room, and I want details.
So the spirit storm starts, and at first she walks in, she's holding like both the Napoleon sword and her great spear, and then she has them just start flying around the room, like and so these people think they're going to be fighting her head on because all of a sudden her weapons are gone, and they're just flying through all of the hunters, essentially, just stabbing them repeatedly, just
Yeah.
swirling around the room. There's blood everywhere, just spraying. All the arteries are getting hit. She's nicking them first and then going back and fully killing them. So we got arterial spray, we got
They taste
femoral
so
spray,
good.
we've got it's just
Oh, they taste so good.
delicious.
And I think as the dust settles and the blood starts to flow, covering the marble, all of the gilded railings covered in dead Nazi blood. Astrid, you turn to your three compadres and kind of like, and then you hear the footsteps behind you. And there's one last one that was hiding from you. And at the last minute, you turn with your spear and he just impales himself on the spear. You throw him off the mezzanine down to the floor. Boom, at the feet of your friends. You work. Oh, let's loot this baby.
Oh,
First of all,
we got to do the loot.
we got a lot to do because these are all, believe it or not, these were Ubermensches, so you also get an advance.
Hey!
hot shit.
I think we have
Don't
to
let
start-
Astrid get hot, baby.
Hey!
Don't let her get hot.
Let
was
her
about-
cook.
That was
Good.
about the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That was
So,
fucking awesome.
Let her
I
cook.
think, I think we have to start with Astrid. So Astrid, looking at your sheet, which of the remaining two advances do you want me to put on your sheet?
I think probably the nightmare regeneration.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So let's see. I gotta remember what it was called. Give me just 1 second.
Mhm.
Let me find where is Miss Astrid? There she is. All right. You have got nightmare regeneration. Beautiful. That is now in your advancements. Chuck, what are you picking up?
I think elbow grease, because if we're
I
going
love
to
it.
some place where there's
Oh,
the
okay.
broadcast thing, I got a feeling like Chuck may be the one to charge in or weasel around and try and mess with whatever's going on technologically.
Yeah.
All
We'll see
right.
if that
That
can't
is
be
in
resolved.
there. Cosgrave, what are you grabbing?
Whatever's the what's the non cheaty one? What's
So
the
you
other
got the
one?
memory rot, the death burst, which you already
I
picked
have
up,
Death
right?
Burst.
And then you've got Dead Man's Luck. After you roll your dice pool before you discard dice, reduce the GM's successful attack dice by 1 for each one you roll. And
You
then
know
the
what?
memory rot
Let's
was
do that only because I'm planning to open the next scene with like 16 dice. So some of
All
those are going to be
right.
ones.
Fuck me, Evan. Let's go.
You give me a little
Let's
blood.
go.
I mean, that's all.
Right.
Shit, I was just
Last
sitting
but
here
not
like, how
least-
many pieces of equipment can I add in an attack on these hunters? And Astrid just goes to town. I'm like, cool, I'll just sit back.
All right. You've got the Aggravation of the Soul. Do you want to get, Ariana, do you want Hell's Ravenous Fire?
Yep,
or do
that
you
one.
want, all right, beautiful.
Yep. Thank
All
you,
right,
thank you, thank you.
Now, you guys have just an unbelievable assortment of potential loot here because in these cases were things stolen from all over the world.
Mm.
So, Ariana, you are full on loot.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep mine. I love the
I love it.
audacity of like, I don't loot anymore. I'm rich.
I love it too. Cosgrave, you've got 3 loot. I don't know if you want to drop the Cocktail Ghost Shaker, the Dead Man's Piccolo, or the Eagle Pin. Or are you good?
You mentioned there were things from Tibet.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I think I'm going to drop the cocktail shaker because that was like a one note joke.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick up I forget the name of it in Tibetan, but it's kind of a soul knife. It's a ritual object that is designed to help souls migrate across planes.
Oh,
my God,
wow.
that's so good. All right, Soul Knife. Let's think of a good.
Friends
I
on
want
the other
this to be a
side.
double plus. What was that, Bridget?
Friends on the other side.
Damn, Bridget.
I like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're good at this. Bridget. You're good at the.
I
At
found the one
bonuses.
mechanic that I like to nestle in and just hang out in.
I love it. All right, Soul Knife is now in your loot Cosgrave. All right, let's take a look here at Chuck. Chuck, we are full on loot. Did you want to drop anything or keep what you got? You got your German dagger, your theater rope.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
your-
Well, no, the theater rope should be dropped a while ago.
All right, got it. It's gone.
Yeah, because we actually burned that. So
Oh, you got
theater
the
rope's
bung
gone.
starter. That's your
Yeah,
third
the
one.
bunk starter. I still have the garrote.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I
the
still
piano
have the
And
bar, yeah.
dagger.
and the German dagger too.
Yeah. But I mean,
Return to
the
sender.
garrote has not been used. We haven't been using that a whole lot lately.
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering, and I just have this thought in my head of, um, I see a Plains Plains Native American First Nations turtle turtle shell rattle that was taken from a shaman and looted that way by some archaeologist
Love
who was
that.
hunting for something. As the Nazis would send people to Tibet and things like that. I'm seeing that, but I'm not really sure what.
Right. So, I want this to be good because this is a really good piece of loot. So this will be a double plus.
Lullaby of
Um,
Tears, Lullaby of Blood.
Yeah,
Uh,
Trail of Tears is not. I don't love Trail of Tears.
uh-uh.
No,
Not Your Land against the Invaders.
yeah, that's
You know, to
tempting.
be
Not
real talk, Not Your Land is actually pretty good.
I like that.
Yeah.
I
All
Yeah.
like
right.
that. So let's dump the garrote and go with Not Your Land for the turtle shell rattle.
Yeah, I like that.
Perfect. Boom. Shell. All right. So we lose. We got that. All right. You get to the very back and you see a soundproof door. And above it is a unlit on air sign. So the broadcast has not begun. And the four of you walk in. And this chamber is a stage, elaborate theatrical designed for the sole purpose of projecting power. Vast banners of the Reich hang from every wall, crimson cloth swallowing the room in oppressive grandeur. An iron and basalt lectern towers atop a grand staircase at the center, positioned for maximum intimidation. The air is thick with heat. Against every principle of aviation safety, a roaring fire pit blazes in the room's core, its flames casting flickering shadows that dance over the steel and the stone. And then there stands Hitler, the man behind the Reich. The architect of this nightmare stands at the top of the staircase, illuminated by the golden glow of stage lights, his eyes glassy, pupils pinpricked from amphetamines flooding his veins. His hands tremble at his sides, not with fear, but with anticipation. He's been waiting for this moment. He's been waiting for you. The cameras sit ready, its lens unblinking, aimed to capture every moment. The world is meant to see this final desperate assault, your
Oh.
inevitable failure. A message broadcast to the remains of Europe proving that the resistance is useless. But Hitler is no warrior. He's a weak, fragile, barely capable of holding a pistol steady. He has no fight left in him. He doesn't need it. A growl rumbles through the chamber, deep and guttural, vibrating the floor. Then comes the howling, low at first, then rising into something unnatural, something hungry. From the shadows, a figure lumbers forward, its frame shifting, stretching, and warping as its claws scrape against the iron floor. The Vorhound steps into the firelight.
Oh.
It's half man, half hound, form rippling with cursed strength, saliva dripping from its elongated fangs, and its yellow eyes burn with primal hatred. Hitler smiles and slips away to his panic room. But at the last minute, he flips the camera. You're being broadcast to all of Europe. And the beast charges. There is no objective here. There is just the Verhound.
Wow. Okay.
Let's talk about this. Your final boss.
How bad you guys think the number in the challenge is? I'm gonna do something like 12 and 3.
So
Oh yeah.
he's pretty nasty. So
Quit smiling
got-
like that, Craig.
yeah, he's got a 10 rating
Jesus.
Okay.
with one challenge.
It's
So you
only
got to
one
get through
challenge.
that challenge to even do damage to him.
Okay.
He's got 5 attack. He's got rending claws which allows him to check off all available boxes in a section. So if you take an injury from him, he's
Oh,
going to down you. He's
no.
going
Oh,
to just
fuck
mark
me. He goes straight
right
through.
down
Just
there. So you
zoom.
can, so you
Wow.
cannot
Okay.
take an injury from this guy. He's also got regeneration. The Verhound's challenge rating
Mm.
cannot be lowered. So if you've got anything in your abilities that lowers the challenge rating from 1 to 0, it's not going to work on the
I'm
Verhound.
glad I just invested in that.
You're welcome.
Wow.
So I want you to imagine this huge, big fire in the center of this broadcast studio. We've got cameras pointed on all of you. This is it. You've got to fight off this Verhound. You've got to end this and then get to Hitler into his panic room. This thing, it's like goes this rabid and it's got foam coming out of its mouth. It stands like 12 feet tall. It's wide chest with just ripped open, this German uniform ripped open, claws as long as a great spear carried by Astrid. Who's going first?
Ooh. Okay, question, because I haven't seen one in play yet. How do the advancements work? Like any other ability?
They're just new abilities for you. So if they say special, you need to use a crit to activate them, or they'll say blood, or they might have something else. Which
Okay.
one are you looking at, Astrid? Or,
Looking at the
Craig?
Everation of the Soul
All
for
right,
that
read it
4
out to me.
damage. I don't have to go first. I just wanted to clarify what I was working with.
Let's just take a look at it real quick, though, while we're right here.
While we're here,
Trying to
while we're
remember what
here.
it does. So you get to spend a blood,
Yep.
and on your next roll, gain special, inflict 4 damage onto an Urmensch. So what that means is if you roll a crit,
Mm-hmm.
you can spend that crit to just do 4 damage to this guy.
Okay.
All right, but I have not gotten enough Chuck in my life over
We
these
need more
last couple
Chuck in our
scenes.
life.
So I think
Oh,
we
yeah.
need to start off with Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck, you feel like hunting?
Oh, Symphony. You got Symphony. There you go.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't going to start speaking. I'm like, no, I just got to hit the button.
Just hit the
I mean, yeah. So it's like, no. Chuck is like, all right, well, I guess, well, hell, we might as well just start the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And the outcome Betsy and Maria, because this is a one-on-one. We're just going to
Yeah.
start opening up with both of them. And then just because of it too, we're also going to pull out, we still have the bunk starter. And he's going to take it and whip it, try and to clock him in the head. And might as well, because it's the last use as the bunk starter, I think, too. So I mean,
We're now at a 5 equipment dice.
that burns that one up.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
And
5.
I'm telling the 4 of you right now, use all your shit. This is the last dude.
Yeah.
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 And so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, 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 boom.
How about some
Okay. You know
abilities?
what? No. I've been waiting to fucking use this both sessions. You know what? We're gonna jury rig. We got a fucking
Okay.
tool. I got a tool here. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna use my tongue, lash it out, grab him, pull him close to me, spit in his damn face. If he's got any metal on him, that's fine.
All
And
the
I'm gonna
dice
use
are
this
going.
here thing, stick it in his chest, and start spinning it.
Yes.
And that's why I've got the tool.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So let's walk through
So
this.
I'm
We're
going to
go one-
use. Yeah, we're going to town.
I got
So
you. We gotta go from top to bottom, Chuck.
Yeah.
I'm in love
Yes.
with all of this. So first we're going to use the revolvers,
Uh-huh.
right? So that's going to give
Yep.
us 2 dice.
Yep.
Then we're going to use our tool belt and jury
Yep.
rig. That's going to give us 2 more dice. We're at 4.
Mhm.
We're then going to use the bunk starter, which gets us to 5, 6, 7 for let it flow. So that's 7
Holy
equipment dice.
hell.
Then we go down to your abilities, and we're
Mhm.
using acid spit. That's going to be 3
Yep.
ability. And then we're using lashing tongue. So spend
Mhm.
the blood.
Yep.
And that's going to be 5. All right. So 7 equipment, 5 ability. I think this is either brawl or shoot. It's up to you.
It feels more like brawl
Let's do it.
because we're doing so much hand to hand. So, 7 was it 7 equipment, 5 ability?
Yeah.
All right.
Holy hell. Holy
This
hell.
is it. This is why we're here. That is a lot of freaking dice.
So
That's a
many
damn
dice.
good start, Chuck. That's a damn
Woo!
good start. That is 7 successes, one of them being a crit.
All right. Plus,
Let's see
plus
what
I'm
he
also
does.
taking a chunk out of him, so I'm getting 1 blood back out of that.
You're getting 5 blood out of that. I see
Oh.
5 ones.
I thought, okay, cool.
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5. Yeah.
Fill it up, baby. You
I
get
mean-
1 per. So
All right.
let's see his let's see what his 5 attack
Yeah.
dice do.
Let's
though
see what we got here.
could have been a lot worse. He only
That could
has
have been.
2. So
Well,
if you
no,
want to
he
defend,
gets
you definitely want to
One of,
defend
them, one, of
yourself.
them's,
crit.
one of them's a crit.
Does he
Oh,
get
he
crits
does not
now?
get a crit.
crits. That was the other people.
That was the
hunter.
vampire goblin.
Oh, that was the hunters. Then okay, cool.
Yep,
So
so you're
then,
good there. So we definitely got to defend ourselves.
Right.
So let's gives you 4 successes plus a crit. What are we doing?
4 successes plus a crit. Perfect. All right. We're just going to town on this guy. I mean, everything against him. I see no reason not to do that at this point. This is, I mean, we have no objective. We have
I
the only thing
agree.
we have to do is just get
It's
rid of
just kill him. Yeah.
him. And
So
so everything.
We got the 4, 5, 6. We're going to spend 1 to get through the challenge. We're going to do half the damage to him. You're going to do 5 damage to this Verhound.
All righty.
Ooh.
So he's just coming at you with these claws and the spit and
Wow.
everything, and he's coming down on Chuck, thinking that you are just going to cower in fear, you
Ooh.
silly little American, but you don't. Walk me through it.
Well, shoot. Don't you just look like the cutest little coyote I ever done seen? Fwang! With the tongue wraps it around. Come here, you little. I'm going to teach you a lesson or two. It starts dragging him in. And at this point, the pistols are out. Boom, 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 boom.
Mhm.
Just tattooing all the way up. Gets a little bit close. And all of a sudden, like, there's a little something on your forehead. Whang! With the bone starter.
Ooh.
Let's see, we got the tool belt. And of course, as he's sitting there a little dazed, like, I fixed up a little something for you. We're just going to stick this in here. I imagine you're feeling a little bit strange right about now. It's just going to get worse, isn't it? It's just a little bit worse. Just, it feels weird. Maybe you like it. I don't know. You're kind of a weirdo.
So as he is falling back from this assault from Chuck, he's missing something. So you've done half the damage needed to take out this Verhound. What is he? What did he come in with that he's not leaving with before the next attack happens?
Ooh.
What is he? Nuts? We're
Oh
taking
my
his
God.
nuts off with that tool.
Wolfman's nards. Good for
I mean,
you.
I have
in
the
fairness,
Wolfman's nards.
you should always fix your dogs, right? You don't want this thing breeding. So,
Say and new to your pets, folks.
Yeah.
so
Stay
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Your
Thanks,
pet.
Bob.
Did he use fix for this role?
No, this was Brawl.
No, I'm making a joke.
Oh, no, it was, that would be funny if it were
hey,
fixed. Yeah.
there we go.
So
Thank
we
you.
see the Verhound like falling backwards, just blood down the front of him, and then we see Chuck like rolling them in his hands.
Wolfman's got nerves. That's good. I'm a fan. I
Oh,
like it.
all right. So I talked about how I have not had enough Chuck. I've also have not had enough Ariana. Ariana, we have got 5 wounds left on this guy. We've got
Yeah.
1 challenge to get through. What are you doing?
So let's just have a moment of awe for what Astrid did in the previous room.
Oh my God.
Everything's gonna be fine at this point. I listen, you get what you pay for, and I
That was
paid
so
for the
cool.
best. So what I'm gonna do is walk into the room. I'm gonna sidestep the puppy that's getting his chest hollowed out, and now I am just gonna focus on the studio audience that we have, and I'm
Oh, I
gonna
love
start
this.
narrating exactly how quickly that their ruin is going to come. If this is the best they have, this is going to be a 6-second fight. Sorry, it's probably about as long as Hitler lasts as well. And I'm just going to start antagonizing and building us up and working us down. I'm going to be going for a con on this one. What I would love,
this.
GM, if I may, I definitely want to try the everation of the soul, because I want to be
Yes.
crushing the soul of everyone that's watching, including this dog.
Yep. So
I would
spend
love
the
to
blood.
Spin the blood. It's coming
Yep.
off now. I would love to be able to tie in the following items if I can: the explosive rooms,
Soul.
and that's the last one of that category,
Mhm.
and the silver hairpins +3. Are you a wolf? And the way that's going to look is, as I'm narrating, I'm going to take off the feather choker that I'm wearing, embedded with all of those beautiful silver hairpins that we picked up from the store, and just tie that directly around the puppy's neck.
Oh my God. All right. So top to bottom, we are going con. And then
Con.
we're going to use our explosive ruins. This is the last one. Use
Yep.
it concealed. That's going to be 3 equipment.
Okay.
On top of that, we're using our hairpins, which only has 1 use. That's 4 more. So it's 7 equipment.
Okay.
And then on top of that, we spent the blood. So if you roll a crit, you can use that crit to do 4 damage.
Okay. Is that everything
roll it.
in there, guys? There's
You,
2
and plus
equipment?
because you're using an ability on the aberration, you also get 1 ability die.
Okay.
This might be a short fight. You
Oh,
guys have
gosh.
gotten
Okay,
too
guys.
good.
I'm out of flashbacks. We're gonna see what happens. I have
All
rolled the
right.
dice. Let's see how we look.
That could have
Ooh,
gone better.
that could have gone so much better.
Three successes.
Yeah,
One of them is a crit. We
Yeah.
need the Verhound to not roll well here.
yeah.
The Verhound is rolling 5 dice.
He's rolling fives. Oh, he got.
He got
Oh,
3. So spend the crit in one of them to defend yourself,
okay.
and then do 1 damage to him. What do you think?
Nah, this is the end. This is the end of the game, right? This is we're there. Nah, let's have some fun. Unless I'm wrong, this ability I did hit a crit, which means I should be able to get the 4 damage off on the Evoration of the Soul, right? Let's take the injury and see what happens.
Well, he's going to down you, which is freaking beautiful.
Let's do it.
This is absolutely beautiful.
Let's do it.
So you are going to end him. Let's roll the injury to figure out what the injury is that
Okay.
takes you down. All right. So it's going to be the shoulder injury and the arm removed.
Straight
That's going
through.
to take you down. This is it. The Verhound is done. Uriana has sacrificed herself
Mhm.
to end this reign of terror and to show all of Europe that the Nazis are done. Walk me through it.
Ooh. So because this is a character death, can I tie in the entire party?
Please.
You guys want to help tell the final death? Okay, so I'll just start off, and then if we want to just wrap around to,
I love that idea. Everybody add a detail.
Everybody
I
add a
love
detail.
that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stick with the high end. This is the brightest that Ariana has ever shown because she knows this is the last time her light is ever going to be seen. And if it's going to be the words that are going to dismantle an empire and celebrate all of her investment that she's put into Fang, it's that. So it's a very charismatic demonstration as I am releasing the feathered collar, intertwining it with these silver items, and then place it over this werewolf's head, this lupine's head that is gnashing and tearing, ripping into my arm, grabbing onto it, and
And I think the runes explode, and we just see the wolf go explode. Cosgrave, how do you help out here?
So I think while she's doing that, I don't even think Cosgrave knows he's doing it at first, but with the audience and the broadcast going, he quietly starts singing the Marseillaise on Hitler's broadcast going out to all of Europe. And I think there's probably, staff members who are not Nazis around the room. And they probably start singing it as well and picks it up on the broadcast.
I absolutely love that. Astrid, how do you help finish this out?
I think Astrid's heartbroken seeing. I don't know,
Ariana fall?
maybe somebody she cares about, Ariana fall. Takes grabs the arm, is like trying to put it back on in the scene. Like used to ripping off limbs is like, how do we put her back together? And it's just
Ooh.
Oh, and I feel like that's the last thing maybe Ariana sees as you guys lock eyes as you're trying to bring her back. And she's just, this is the one thing that we can't fix. Speaking of fix, Chuck, finish us out.
Yeah, no, Chuck was trying to like search through tools and looking around for anything that he could possibly do on this, and is watching like he can't. This is an objective he can't fix. He's got nothing here, and so I think as he's watching it fade, he probably takes the hat off and holds it to the side for a minute, and then puts it back on, tucks it down, and turns towards the panic room. And maybe some of the last sounds that Ariana hears is Chuck singing, "Whoa, death. Whoa, whoa, death. Won't you spare me over till another year?" As he starts walking towards the panic room doors.
Ariana, as you are about to fade out, looking in Astrid's eyes, what do you tell her? Tell them?
Oh, so much pressure and it's so fun. I just want to clarify one brief thing. We had the flashback where um fucking Apple.
where you saved Astrid's life.
Just really fast. I'm sorry to break the immersion. What was the circumstances behind that? Do you remember? It was the kiss. It was the weird kiss situation where
Oh,
we had
was that
rescued
in the
you.
opera
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
German?
yeah.
Yes, with
Yeah, trying to
the German
assassinate.
officer. Yes, that was the assassination.
So, GM, what I'm going to do is alter the request versus the last thing I say to Astrid. I think the last thing I'm going to do is while she's trying to put one arm on, I'm just going to kiss the knuckles of her last hand, of her hand, right before I just black out.
Absolutely love it. We see as Chuck leads the charge up the steps towards the panic room, we see Astrid and Cosgrave follow. The chase is over. The Zeppelin groans under its own weight, firelight flickering across the gilded halls as alarms wail in futility. The blood of his protection stains the floors, their bodies twisted and lifeless, the last line of defense crumpled like paper.
Mm.
And now there's nothing left but him. But you see, there's no speeches, no defiance, no grand last stand. This is just pathetic. You find a hollow man scrambling through the wreckage of his empire, clawing at doors that won't save him. The once mighty Fuhrer is reduced to a shivering wreck, locked in a cramped chamber, back pressed on a cold wall, an empty Luger rattling in his grip. His breath comes to ragged gasps, his pupils wild with panic. You can smell the urine filling his pants. The war is over. There's no final monologue. There's no dignity. There's no escape. As the three of you step forward and feed on Hitler's blood. And that is Eat the Reich.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Can I just do one cool thing because I've
I
been
would
thinking
love
about
one
this for
cool
like an
thing.
hour?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
So-
yes.
So because we know the panic room is an enclosed space,
Yes.
right? As when after everybody's fed and we're feeling good, I just want to, as we're backing out, I want to turn around, lift him up by the shirt, put the death burst curse on him,
Yes.
huck him into the room because I have goddamn always wanted to blow up a Zeppelin. I have
Yeah.
always wanted to blow up a Zeppelin.
Oh.
These walls are not that thick.
No. No.
So there's like an after credit scene that we see the three of you, Astrid carrying Ariana's body on the gangplank to go back to, and we just see the Zeppelin, like out of the black and white movie of the helium explosion.
Yes. Yes. To a country ignited with cheers.
Thank you for indulging me.
Oh, I love it.
how it's a perfect ending.
Craig.
So if it's,
Oh, that
if
was
it's all right,
so
Bridgett,
good.
I would love to hear stars and as we finish out, I would love to
Yeah.
hear from the four of you what really stood out for you, if that's all right.
Yeah.
So maybe Matt, you can start us off. Like over the 2 sessions with the system, with the game that we played, the 5 of us told quite a tale. What really sticks out for you? What's your star or stars?
I mean, so do you want to do it like you had done on the other one, where you do stars about the system and then the players, kind of thing? All right. So the system itself is, I mean, you do get the hang of it fairly quickly. I mean, as we were all noting, like once you get past that first sector, you start getting used to it, and you're able to figure out how to min max a little bit, and you get to play a little bit, and you think, oh, what's going to be useful in a little bit later circumstances and situations. And then of course, Craig shows up and fucks you completely on that. But that's fine. So, I mean, that's one thing I really like about the system. And then of course the fact that it does encourage completely over the top.
It does. It
playing,
does.
and that's a lot of fun with that. Stars for the players. I mean, holy hell, what a table. I mean, that's the thing. I can go on about each, but I'm going to say Astrid's incredible taking out of the entire henchman group.
Unbelievable.
Mix.
I mean, literally, I was like, okay, Chuck's going to use his guns, going to do this, we're going to do fix. Chuck walks into the room and everybody's dead. And I'm like, or I could just not.
I can tell you right now, I've run this 3 times now. You are the 4th time I've run this. I've always lost a commando against those vampire cadre every time.
You haven't met the Symphony,
didn't have lore,
boy.
honey.
There we go.
You didn't have lore.
Cosgrave's musical predilections throughout was a big
Fucking
win for
Piccolo.
me all the way across. And of course, Bridget's absolute inspiration with coming up with so many great hooks for the loot. Her character, which of course she owned from the moment she jumped into it. I mean, those are my stars for that, and I'll leave it there.
Well
Beautiful.
said.
Laura, what sticks out for you now that you've had a chance to play this game?
Yeah, I really, I guess, enjoyed the amount of like stuff we come up with on the spot, whether it was just antics to like explain how we're
Yes.
using all of our loot in our
Yeah.
turn, plus our abilities if we can. Like it was so much fun. And then figure out what stat we would use too. Like it's
Yes.
yeah, there's a lot of creativity there that we can all I feel like each one was like a small like creative writing exercise basically.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
100%, 100%. What
yeah, it's like
scene or
how we
moment stands?
incorporate.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How we
Oh yeah, I'm just
incorporate
like
it.
how can we incorporate everything? Like
Yeah.
that's
Get it,
fun.
get it, get
Yeah.
it, get it, get it.
Yeah, and I loved how
Us,
each one
yeah.
of you kind of took your like finally like I could finally see each of you catching it
The clicks.
and
Yeah.
realizing like, oh, I can, oh, okay, let's do this. And it was great.
Yes.
All right, so star moment, Laura, what's going to stick with you days and weeks after playing
So many
this?
good
The
ones.
scene that's in
I
your
mean, I feel
brain.
like the self-sacrifice from the person that seemed the most like into themselves was brilliant, Bridget.
Yes, yes,
Thanks,
yes, yes,
baby.
yes.
As much as she
Abs-
tried to act like she didn't care about other people and like didn't like she did have her mission and was funding it because she cared about it. Like
Yeah.
as much as she tried to pretend like
Yep. Yep.
it's
And she
below.
seems so above it all.
Yeah.
And the de
Ugh.
facto leader of the four of you. And
Ugh.
she made sure that this would finish done. I love the idea. I really loved, Bridget, how you incorporated the broadcast piece of that, because that's a big part of this is that
Yeah.
we are showing the downfall of the Third
Yeah.
Reich, which and
Yeah.
you grabbed right out of that, which I
The
really
revolution will
loved.
be televised.
100%.
Yeah, I
All
love
right,
that.
Evan, thoughts and stars for you.
Yeah, I mean, I freaking love this system.
This was so fun. Oh.
It is so easy to scale up so fast. The pacing is phenomenal. You know,
Yeah.
it's I will say a little bit of selfishness. I have bounced off D&D many, many, many times. And one of the times that I bounced off it hard was I was like, oh, they have an illusionist. I can make essentially Batman, which is a guy that gets you in the dark and scares the shit out of you. And
Yeah.
of course, in D&D, it doesn't work because you're at like first level and you're like, nope, none of your spells are cool. You can't do shit. I was doing that here from the jump.
Out
From
the
the
gate.
jump, I was
Yep.
being Batman, like
Yep.
terrifying bad guys. It was amazing. And I love it. And it's so like you feel like you're cheating, but it's meant to do that.
Yeah.
You
That's what
know?
it's built for. That's what this game is. And it's a
Yeah.
big deal here, Evan, because I tell people this all the time. Like when I try to set them up, I'm like, this is not a challenging game. You are going to win this. You're
Yeah.
going to end this and take down this. Like, we already know this. It's how does it happen?
Yeah.
You're a bunch of freaking superheroes who are got just tools and abilities to roll mounds of dice. You're going to knock out and you know what?
Yeah.
They don't deserve to be a challenge.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that attitude
Yeah.
that Grant Howard puts into this of like, these are pitiful enemies.
Yeah.
These are pitiful things. I love the finale that you think you're like, oh, we're gonna fight Hitler. No,
No.
Hitler is just this
A
pitiful,
coward.
terrible artist
Yeah.
full
Yep.
of amphetamines that pisses his pants.
Yeah.
And doesn't even monologue. I love that
Oh,
was
I
even
loved
stripped
it.
from him too.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, when the first time I read this game, I read through the whole thing. I'm like, this is really cool, really cool. And that
Yeah.
ending that I put in there is one that Grant put into the design,
Okay.
where he says, no.
No.
This is
Yep.
you need to make Hitler seem as pitiful as
Yep.
possible at the very end, which I just
Yep.
think is a brilliant period at the end of the
Yeah.
the sentence. Which is
Agreed.
good. All right, last but not least, my favorite person ever, Bridget.
Mechanical stars. I really love the complete freedom that you get with loot. It can be anything. You can find creative ways to incorporate it. The tagline is just what you want to make of it in a moment. I was a big fan of that. As far as a replayability, I love that one map gives you so much to explore. Like all of us could choose
That's
different
true.
characters and run through this whole scenario again
100%.
and have a much different outcome, a much different. We know the end. We already know that's going to be resolved, but the story from start to finish can be completely different. I just love that that's all sitting on one damn map. Like that's just cool. They somehow managed to make dungeon crawling fun. I don't enjoy dungeon crawls. That's just
This
not some
is a
shit I
dungeon
definitely
crawl.
enjoy. This is a dungeon crawl. You basically knock down the door, clear the room, and go to the next one. But it never
Yep.
felt like that. And that's something I just genuinely appreciate about the system. Stars, I'm actually going to send it to you, Craig. Evan and I were talking about you behind your back last night and this morning. there's this edification, amplification, support that you do, that when we give you a narrative, you somehow find a way to elevate it and just make
Oh,
the
wow.
moment magical. There's a way that
Thank
you
you.
invite the creativity and the enthusiasm that you put into the table. Like anytime somebody here, we're like, I can't wait to hear what you're gonna do. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Like that's energizing. It makes players feel seen. It gets them excited. It pushes them past any type of creative stalls that they may be feeling. And you consistently
Oh, that's
invested
very
that
kind of
into
you.
the game every single time we rolled. And
Yeah.
like, I never got exhausted with that. I was excited
Oh,
every
good.
goddamn time. He was like, okay, okay, asterisk. We already know you're gonna do an asterisk thing. Let's see it. That's good
Yeah.
shit. Way
I'm
to
glad.
celebrate your players along for the ride. Like that's just good shit.
Oh, that makes me very happy, Bridget. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
you,
Thank you.
and
Thank
you, and you, your stars.
Oh, I gotta tell you, for me. So one of the things that I love to do is I'm a voracious lover of this hobby. I love finding new games, talking to the people that make these games, understanding what makes this hobby different than anything else I've ever come across in my life. There's no other hobby quite like this.
Yeah.
And the joy I find is doing what we did over these last two sessions, which is introducing a game that I love and that I'm excited about to four new people and
Yeah.
watching you, infecting you with how much fun this damn game is.
Yeah.
And to have four people that are open to that, to say, hey, I know nothing about this game. Let's start by playing. And then within minutes, you guys are picking it up, you're taking it, and by the end, like you guys owned this system. You owned the game. It was yours. So that's my star, is just opening this up. And I'm hoping people watching go buy Eat the Reich. It's a phenomenal game. To Bridget's point, it's replayable because there's it's so good. The art in it
It's
is
so pretty.
unfreaking
I gotta turn
believable.
off the
Any
blur.
award winning, honey.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous book. Rowan Working Descartes are a wonderful design house. Grant Howard, who I consider one of the most talented and innovative designers in the business, is one of the people behind it. So, go support them. They've got the Die RPG. They've got Heart, which is unbelievable. They've got Spire, which is unbelievable. So just
Spire,
go
heard so
to
many good things
Rowan
about.
Working Descartes' site. There's not a bad thing on there to buy, and it's all brilliant. And then I finally got to participate in the Symphony, which makes me super happy.
Hey! And you are
And
welcome anytime. You are absolutely,
wait.
positively our energy. Thank
Can't
you.
wait.
Thank you. Thank you. Symphony, that concludes Eat the Right. Thank you for joining us for kind of like a public facing talk back and two absolutely incredible episodes. Follow along with the chat bots. You will be able to get over to Craig's platform. We'll have a link that should be in there that gets you over to our Symphony Discord so you can discuss the nonsense that we went through or to buy a direct copy of the book. So support your indie publishers, support each other, tell amazing stories, take care of each other. We hope you've enjoyed the Symphony and we look forward to telling more stories with you again soon. Mwah. Have a good night, guys. Bye.